Welcome to Champagne Football Lemonade Banter. This season is brought to you by the Lightweight Athletic Club.
Whatever you're watching us on, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Welcome back to Champagne Football. Joined with King Coley's back on the couch. With a big dog.
Thank you. Do I have to say something or?
No.
I'll just wave then. Hi.
And Adamo's back again for the second time on the championship show, mate.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Pleasure as always, and of course,
Myself, man.
Chaz Samushonga. Okay, so quarterfinals have been finalised. Before we get to that, let's have a wee chat about your off-season, Coley.
I don't even want to talk about off-season anymore. Every time you bring me here, I think it's a stitch up on purpose. They bring me in pre-season. By round one, I have to fucking start playing park football. I know your secret. And here too, I got thick shake here, cookies. I didn't even ask for that. Just say if I can clarify. I told them, what did I say?
Iced
Decaf, iced chocolate,
Yeah.
no sugar with 4 equals.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
exactly.
something like that. And they bring me cookies, bro. So it's not my fault. Yeah, 100% stitch up, bro. But I'm going to probably go for a bit of a run after, man. Just to the car, but nothing too much.
How was your trip, mate?
Yeah, guys asked me before. I don't think I can go into too much details.
You don't have to
I
detail.
can't go into that much
That's
details.
a detail you shared me.
No,
that.
No,
How was it though?
it was good to get away from football.
Where'd you go? Just go Macedonia?
Turkey, Macedonia, Hong Kong, Thailand.
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
How did you go for?
5, 6 weeks, five and a half. I got stuck in Hong Kong. It was
You're not that big, are you?
Huh?
You're not that big.
Oh yeah, got stuck. There was a typhoon in Hong Kong, and then my flight to Sydney got cancelled for 5 days, and I said, "Fuck, I'm not going to stay."
5 days?
Yeah. So from a Tuesday, I was meant to. It was booked for, and they postponed it to a Sunday.
Did they pay for accommodation?
No. So because they said it's not their,
it's
it's
natural.
a natural disaster, whatever the fuck they call it, and then I said, no, I'm not going to stay somewhere during a typhoon. So I got a budget flight to Thailand. And you could just imagine what, by myself in Thailand for 5 days, big drama.
Where did you stay? Did you stay in a hotel?
Big dramas.
Big drama.
Did you stay in a hotel?
In Thailand?
Aye.
Yeah, bro. Where else am I?
Airbnb?
Bro, I want to go safe, bro. I don't want to get fucking raped that night, bro. No, like proper hotel security, everything around. Hotel, Airbnb, no chance, bro.
No?
By myself, man. I don't got my usual bodyguards around me, to take care of me.
Bodyguard.
So
what
Krispy Kreme crew.
So what did you go up to in Thailand? Obviously, you don't have to get into full detail. What did you do? Like during the day? What did you do during the day?
I think the moustache should explain a lot of it.
What?
Just tickling a lot of fucking vaginas, bro. Well, I think they were. I can't confirm nor deny, but
It's Thailand, mate. You never know. You never know.
No, but
was quite
it
good.
was good to beach, water, massages, normal ones also
Normal ones.
included. Yeah, included. Yeah. A lot of coconuts. Drinking coconuts.
Normal ones as well.
Yeah, normal. But overall, yeah, good, relaxed, and then
Good, mate.
ready to go back into.
Relaxed? Are you sure you're relaxed after that? Well, you told me you need another holiday, mate.
Yeah, no, ready to get back into another.
And you were back at pre-season last night?
Yeah, yesterday we started, bro.
How was it?
Yeah, it was good, man. Like I think we're gonna struggle, but pre-season, and I was in front of the running pack, so I was in front about 500 meters from everyone else. So I think we're gonna struggle, bro. I think we're really gonna struggle. Hey, a whole team of 20 people, and I'm 500 meters in front of them.
No way, man.
100%. No, they can confirm. Look, no, they'll definitely they can comment on these posts.
Right
after.
before this show started.
I was smashing it, bro.
Right before this show started, he said the opposite.
The opposite.
Aye.
No,
bet they're
they're
struggling.
bad. They're struggling. Our
Aye.
team, average, bang average.
So anyway,
Okay,
he plays in
pretty
Zagreb, do you know that? Aye. Plays with Hassels at
Dinamo
Hurst-
Zagreb in Croatia.
Man, they just got promoted.
Yeah,
Aye,
that's
yeah.
what.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Champions League, yeah.
Who's your any new number 9s?
Number 9s.
Any other number
Well,
9s?
I told the coach, look, fucking try find a few others, if he can, because obviously I'm not going to be good for next year.
Why not?
Well, look at me, like every year I'm going to be overweight. Just underestimate me better. I'm
I
going to
love
be
it.
bad.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
going
it.
to be
Just,
bad.
yeah, like
Bad. I can't use
Jose
my left
Mourinho
foot too.
vibes.
Yeah. I'm going to be playing at about 120 kilos. So the centre back just cruise, relax, have a cigar. Don't worry about me too much.
I'll be interested to see him playing against Bankstown. He obviously been history with Bankstown.
Oh yeah, Bankstown.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mr.
That's
Banks
you know
thing.
what? Wow, that's a great one, bro.
I say
I
might
don't
come
know,
and
never
what?
know.
See the
I've got honestly, no comment for that at the moment.
retired
no
life, mate.
comment.
No comment for that one. You know,
I'm
surprising.
an emotional guy for you, that.
Just make sure you're at Jensen Park and
I'll be there.
and at Pence's Park when we play the home and away game. That's all I can say, bro. Make sure you're there.
Oh,
Make sure
fighting
he's
talk there, man. Fighting talk.
Make sure
I
he's there,
must
bro.
admit, obviously we're in a championship, but I was on the bus on the way back last night to chat a few NPL things. I'm looking forward to the NPL again.
Aye.
Like, rumours and the fucking battle. NPL 2, NPL 3.
Do you know what? I actually put a wee sneaky part in here. NPL transfer rumours. Question mark.
Well, someone said to me yesterday, actually, Andre Takami said to me, he said you should start doing a
full
segment.
show.
No, not a full fucking show. Yeah, for that.
You should. You guys, you're like Fabrizio Romano of. Like just random times you just message me a rumor. You'd be like, "Hey mate, keep this on the down low." And then he tells me a rumor.
5 minutes,
Great.
I think, mate. I make them up. I like the curveballs.
Aye, make them up, just
but
make stuff
genuinely,
up.
whilst we're on it, obviously, if there's anyone watching from outside of New South Wales, then just bear with us. But have you seen who Mounties have signed?
Who?
And tell me, Brandon Vela, Liam Yuley.
I've heard.
Aye.
But they're
Josh
probably going
Simmons.
there.
Josh Simmons. They're assembling the Avengers.
Aye.
But they're going there for the love of the club. You know, it's like, no, just to confirm that financial. No, seriously, and tell me probably be on 500 flat. Max, bro. Like,
Aye.
they're going for the love. Just
Yeah.
so everyone's
Aye.
clear.
Oh, they've always
Love.
been. They used
It's
to.
love.
We had them on the show, and they said like they've always loved Mounties.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Aye,
I've
they've always loved
spoken to him. Yeah, Patrick and tell me I've spoken to him so many times.
Aye.
And he goes, but he just loves him, man.
He always talks about
He
Mounties.
wanted to finish his career there.
He's
That
always
was what he
talking about.
mentioned.
He said, "I finished my career at Mounties."
Oh Jesus, man. The NPL 3 will be interesting this year.
How else is interesting?
I actually don't know much about players, to be honest with you, but like looking at the clubs, when you've got your Parramatta, Fraser Park, Bonnyrigg.
The only thing I'll say, but it's Parramatta and Fraser Park been there for a while.
I know, but I think they've been there for a while, but they want to get back out. That's the
We'll
reality.
save that for pre-season NPL
Yeah,
chat.
okay, let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
focus now on the Champions League, bro. Yeah.
Adamo, how was your weekend, mate?
Fantastic. I was out
What did you
at
do?
Leichhardt Oval,
Oh,
ground
yeah.
announcing the Apia game.
Yep.
That was beautiful. Got the dream Derby d'Italia Friday night, so I'm pumped about
Are
that.
you doing that?
I'm ground announcing that, so
Oh,
I'll be
yeah,
there for that on
right.
Friday. And man,
That's at Apia. Apia's
that's
host.
at
Yeah.
Leichhardt Oval as well.
Yeah,
So
okay,
man,
nice.
I couldn't sleep after. I was just so excited, just thinking of like all the stuff I'm gonna do this week, like
Brilliant.
hyping it up, and just like ideas in my head. And
Yeah.
then also we had a little split screen action watching your game yesterday as well.
Yeah,
So
okay.
Forza New South Wales.
It was split screen. Where about? Did you do a show with Clods?
We did that on Saturday.
I seen that with Dom was on.
Yeah, fuck, it was awesome.
Who else was on? Dom, Vekic.
We had Vekic as well, and then we had Joe.
Joe Kay and someone else. Who else was on?
God, why have I had a mental blank? I feel so bad now.
Somebody who's absolutely not memorable whatsoever.
Danny Pekovsky.
Oh, okay.
Danny Pekovsky on.
Okay,
Yeah,
decent.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Aye,
good.
Yeah, it was good. It was the funniest thing. So we had Dom on, and you know, before you give him like the little, hey, try not to swear, you know.
We always say that to Collie as well.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Anyway, Dom gets on and he's telling us stories. And, you know, we're all doing the like, guys, let's be real. Everyone at one stage said, guys, be real. There's no chance Wollongong are going to win today. But we're all just saying, just imagine it's 3-0 or just imagine it's 4-0 with 20 to go. Anyway, Dom goes, man, I actually had breakfast with the boys today and they were joking saying, what if it's 5-0 and James Hilton saves a penalty to prevent it from being 6? And man, it's 5-0. They have the chance right at the end. Dom is just F-bombing the house.
Yeah.
Fucking get rid of it. It was so good. Losing his mind. Like that went from Sammy went to the game, Sam Yeoman.
Yeah.
Did a fantastic job as she always does. Good
Oh,
friend of mine.
calm down.
A good friend of mine. And
Must be
she was
there.
down in Wollongong. And I was honestly thinking like, it's a little bit grim. It's an hour-and-a-half drive from, our place. I hope just for her sake, she gets like 1 or 2. Just a little bit, something to just G up the crowd. That was...
Did you see that highlights?
Did I see it? The only thing I can say is the miss at the end.
Oh my god, man.
And you're just thinking,
Bro,
like, if he's well, there are two things. If he lets it run to the back post,
Lock
with
his
Lockie
goal.
Scott's there.
Yeah.
But if he stays on his feet, he could have got blindfolded and just gone boop and put it in.
Surely he would have
But
hit the
can I
whiskies
ask-
that night,
I
bro.
thought he was
no,
offside.
man. Japanese
I would have.
I think maybe he was getting played on.
I thought they were offside, the two of them.
Obviously, I can't say. That was my initial thought. They're fucking off, and I thought must be a flag, but when there was no flag, I was like, oh my
Aye,
fuck.
so, but
man.
because I've actually watched it and it seemed like one of them that it should have been off. So like if it had gone in and it wasn't given offside, it would have been like chaos.
Well,
Same
did
as-
were they sticking their hand up, or was that for the?
I think
goal?
Tass was going mental at Lionel.
Yeah,
after
they
it.
were both going
Yeah,
mental.
But look, regardless, like
But as we've seen in this
happens.
competition
Aye.
at various other games, Linos, especially in the last second, they don't want to be the one that makes that call. You don't want to be the one that makes the call, especially if they were onside and you make that call. But it was so the whole weekend of the championship was.
Yeah, it was good.
We'll go on that
incredible,
game.
man.
That was amazing, that game, to be fair. But we'll go on to that game.
What actually, like, anyone watch the full 90 minutes?
Yeah.
I watched. I seen like the last 45 of it.
But did Marconi play a normal team? Or?
No, they rested a couple.
They've
So
got
like,
like Jesic and Franco Maja come on as a sub at the end, but it's not a strong team out.
Will didn't play. Anton, still a very strong
George
team.
Daniel
so
didn't
it was
play,
not like
did
they rocked
No,
up with under
George
18s
Daniel
or
didn't
something.
play.
No, it's not a strong team out. It's fucking strong.
What's his
Anton was in card trouble. That's why he didn't play.
Yeah, man, Alex never played. George Daniel.
Car trouble.
Like if he got one more card, he
Oh,
would have been
car,
suspended.
was he car trouble?
No. He may have had car trouble. He may have had. Yeah, the bus broke down on the way. Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
So that was Anton, George Daniel, Jesic never played, Maya never played, someone else, I think there was one more.
Does Kenneth play?
Yes, Kenneth played.
Will Akia.
Well, I
Oh,
can
I couldn't play.
So it was
But-
five
but it was
changes.
still a strong. Like Marco had a good depth.
I know, I agree.
Yeah,
like,
got a strong
that's what I think if you're a
But
team,
regardless, right, honestly, even with like a weak team, you would not have expected Wolves to beat them 5-0.
Nah, I know.
No, not even if the game
You
went.
just, we're going to talk about it, but like you could just hear the Rocky music getting played. They get one, like, Rocky, he gets belted for 12 rounds.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the 12th, he just lands one punch. And then and that's it. And that's what it was. All you thought is like, all right, if it's 2-0 with half an hour to go,
Yeah.
they're a sniff. And then, like, you guys can speak to it more as players, but like, I don't know, it just seems like psychological. Like, they just sit
I was just
back.
saying, on the pitch, see if you're on a pitch like that, there's a fucking feeling on the pitch. If you're like, say you're losing in that game,
Oh,
that
yeah,
you
it's
just
hard.
like, why can we not defend properly? Like, what the fuck's happening? It feels like, and if vice versa, if say you're 2-0 down with 2 minutes to go, we played Wollongong Wolves with Spirit like 3 or 4 years ago, and they're beating us 3-1 in the 89th minute.
You won 4-3?
We come back 4-3. We come back 1.
Richie scored at the end.
So in the last 4 minutes, we basically scored 3 goals. So it's 3-1. They had the ball in the corner in the 89th minute, and there's just as soon as we got that second goal, there was just a
just
feeling of
knew.
like,
Yeah.
we're going to fucking win this.
Yeah, wow.
And it's like every time you go forward, this is only
Something
one.
happens, yeah.
You just believe it's just
But,
we're
and
believing.
like from the Marconi perspective, it was like everything that could go wrong was going wrong.
Aye.
That wind looked crazy. Like they were
Aye.
sending balls in. It was like in the washing machine,
Aye.
like
Aye.
it swirled around like that.
That
And
was
like
mad.
every time they got up for headers, and it was just like the worst luck. Like it would come off the back of the head and play
Yeah.
someone like everything that could
Hey, I
have
mean,
gone.
fucking-
But
by
as
the
a
way,
fan, it was the best
There could- by the way,
theatre.
there
Like
could have
what
been-
could have been the most grim day.
Do you know
Like,
what? Like there was moments when even in the first half where Tass has done great things defensively.
oh, he's an animal. He's
and then and Hilton's made big saves.
in the second half, that could have been
Aye.
fucking another 4 or 5
Oh.
goals, like big chances.
Like,
Aye.
I was thinking, like, what's, we were talking, because we had Dom on, so we're like, what's Seka saying in this scenario? Like, what do you say if you're a coach in that scenario? Because they went down, they were 1-0 down at halftime, right?
Nah,
So-
to 47th
no,
minute.
so that's right. It was,
And that's a big goal, by the way.
Yeah,
2-0.
huge.
Big goal.
so 2-0 in going into the half.
Yeah.
And then they scored right, that's right, they scored the third right after.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, what are you doing as a manager in that scenario? Like,
I think personally, at some point you're thinking,
like the hair dry, like you can't hair dry them from the side. It's not going to work. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do?
well, I think you're needing a bit of leadership. You need the players on the pitch to, at some point, take ownership. Obviously, at half time, we might have sprayed them, or like, because the difficulty we've got as a Marconi player is he's gave some boys chances before a quarter final. Like, okay, prove that you should be getting game time,
that's
and
the
they've not performed. So it's like, fuck, you get your finger at your arse. 15 minutes to start finger at your arse, I'm going to bring the changes, and then they've scored early. At that point, once the momentum shifts, it's hard to fucking get it back.
Aye.
Well, that's the
As
thing.
a
Like, I've
gaffer.
got no explanation for it other than just like momentum,
Ah,
and
yeah,
that's the
it's tough.
And belief, and Wolves just needed the belief.
That's like in the bus on the way back to Bosley Park. Are you just saying like, boys, it is what it is? Like,
Do you know what? It's a hard one, I think, the way after the game, because Wolves couldn't really celebrate, even though they've just won fucking 5-0.
I know, it's incredible,
And
eh?
Marconi can't even celebrate they've got in the quarter-final because they've just been scurried 5-0.
Yeah.
So it's just a dampener for both
Do you
teams.
reckon they probably wouldn't have stopped at McDonald's on the way back? No chance.
no, you get no Macca's for that.
Meals,
Bro.
no
Nah,
Happy
no
Meals, no
Macca's.
chance.
They would have. They would
No
have.
Happy Meals, bro. No
You
chance.
lose
bro.
3-0, you get a Happy Meal,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
5-0, no.
Five was
no.
the first day, yeah.
I don't even reckon. We were saying on the show, like, surely because I think you stay for food after.
Aye, you do, aye.
Surely you're just saying like, yeah, we gotta go. Like, we want to beat traffic. Like, I would have been so. It's crazy. It's so cool. Flea's my neighbour, so I'll be keen to have a chat with him.
Surely they would have taken a case of beers at least, bro. You got to drink that. After that night, you have to drink. Doesn't matter if you're Wollongong or Marconi, bro.
The tough
You need
get
a
tough.
heavy.
Yeah, you know what? Just get the morale back up.
You know
Always
what?
annihilate
I
yourself.
think that the reality of the situation is, right, at the start of the day, they just wanted to qualify, and they qualified.
And they qualified,
So
exactly
it's
right.
Oh,
you lose-
you move it. You
you
move
lose
24 hours, and that
100%.
Like, when they woke up next day, oh fuck it, it's gone now. They were looking forward to this
That's
weekend, but like
You reckon 24 hours? You reckon that's it the next day?
Aye.
I reckon a couple of days.
Well, Marconi, but I think for Marconi, they actually put a post up, I think, during the week there about how their defensive record was so good. And it has been so good. So they conceded 5 goals in that game. They only conceded 28 the whole of last season.
Yeah.
It's a bit of black
fucking
magic, maybe. They black magic themselves.
Aye.
Yeah,
That's it.
bro. See,
Social media, mate. It does that to you.
straight away, bro.
Aye. Right. Chaz, you want to give a shout out to the sponsors?
Yes, quick shout out to our sponsors, Premiership Experiences. With offices in Dubai, China, UK and now Australia, Premiership Experience are leading the way in overseas travel. Thanks to clubs such as Barcelona, Borussia, Dortmund, Ajax and Liverpool, we're able to put together the trip of a lifetime. If you're a coach, teacher or director of a sports programme, get in touch and we'll be happy to put a package together tailored to your needs.
And it's not only football. We can take performing arts groups to Broadway, dance groups to London, Pineapple Studios, and winter athletes can go skiing in Japan. All of our experiences are bespoke, so get yourself in touch and we'll see how Premiership Experience can help you provide an experience of a lifetime. Just hit the link in the description box below and we'll get you a bespoke quote. Sweet. Let's get into football.
Group A, we will start with Morton versus South Melbourne. Yoshida was wonderful again.
Do you watch this full 90 minutes again? Aye?
No, I didn't.
Well, this is a Friday night game, innit?
It was a
I
Friday
was
night
driving
game.
back to train and fucking turned on 15 minutes on sofa score, 2-1. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, fair play to South Melbourne, and it also...
He's a bad man.
Yeah.
He's a good player. Fair play to South Melbourne, because it's a tricky situation, these ones. It's like, the last game, you're through, you've qualified top of the group. Do you go with your strong... Like, I believe you still need to play your strongest team, at least to start, to get a bit of momentum going into the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
But Avondale were in the same position. They played a strong team. Heidelberg played a strong team. So fair play. It's good, because it fucks the rest of the group if you don't.
Oh, no, 100%. First goal there, 3 minutes in, Oliver Val put South Melbourne 1-0 up. Great play from our man Uchida again. It was 2-0, 10 minutes later. Now, Benada cut inside.
I don't know, bro. Who's that Chaz goalkeeper? Why are you leaving your front post so fucking open, bro?
He's reversed, didn't he?
No, but it is poor. So look where the defender's coming from, right? Defender's covering that side of the goal. So the keeper needs to be in a better
I'm interested
position.
to see your thoughts on Jimmy's performance as well. I thought there was a few shaky moments in there as well.
Yeah, I think we'll talk about that when we get there.
Man, fair play to
What a finish that is.
cheeky. What a goal.
Shinji came
Kolama.
out, bro.
The
Wow.
last 2 weeks I've watched Morden, when they played Olympic, same thing. Like, they go down, and I'm thinking, like, oh, this is it. They're going to get humbled. Reality check. They're going to lose 4 or 5-0. Same thing in this game. Like, they did it against Olympic, and they did in this game. They hang in games. They pull out a moment of magic like that.
Well, that's what I was saying to you with the quarterfinals, isn't it?
And they deserve to go through. They played good football.
There's not a lot. Again, this is arguably the team that's in. You should probably argue Heidelberg and South Melbourne are two most
In form.
teams. Fucking 3-3 against a strong team. And Morton, people would see them as like a lower half team in it, and they're fucking give it a right good go.
Yeah.
Keeper there's got to do better, eh?
Yeah.
Looks like it's me diving there, huh?
Charlie Leach put South Melbourne 3-2 up 5 minutes into the second half. And you thought now, surely that was it.
Olympic would have been watching this as well, going
100%.
beautiful. We got
So
something to
Olympic,
play
they
for.
needed Melbourne to win.
Yeah.
Aye, okay. I mean, at the end of the day, Olympic only had
Shot
themselves to blame.
themselves.
Wait,
in the
so
foot.
if South Melbourne beat these guys, Olympic would have finished
qualified.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they would have needed to have, there was a bit of a goal difference like swing as well. So they would have needed to win by a few. But when they were 2-0
okay.
down, it was looking great for Olympic. And then
Yeah, they needed
The
was it
Greek brothers couldn't
they
do
needed
it for him, huh?
a 4-goal swing.
Right, okay.
yeah, it was a 4-goal
Four
swing
goal,
coming
2-0,
into the round.
2-0.
Yeah.
We spoke about it last
And
week.
you can't like comment on the Olympic game because it's in the aftermath. So the
I
game
know.
might have been
Of course, it
different.
meant nothing,
Aye.
exactly. But this was cool. The two
Yeah.
brothers were playing each other.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, look at Jankovic. What's his brother's name? One plays for Morton, one plays for South Melbourne.
And then the dad played for Real Madrid,
Oh, wow.
apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's some football royalty.
Apparently, that sounds like something we should probably get right.
Yeah.
He played for Real Madrid.
Played for Real Madrid. Played for Real Madrid, yeah.
What's his first name?
Let's have a look. Hang on.
What
I
are you
got
gonna
it on my cheat sheet.
Oh, my cheat sheet. I love that you've got a cheat sheet.
Okay, here we go.
I'll go straight on.
Check the Epstein list.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go. So Marco is the brother that plays for South. Luca was the one that just scored then.
yeah.
Dad Milan played for Real Madrid.
How many games?
I mean, even if he played 1 second,
mate,
even if he's
I'm
just
not- I mean,
warmed
I'm
the
all
bench,
for
100%.
even if he was just a mannequin at training.
1 second
I agree.
here, bro.
I'm just curious.
I'm just speaking to a
Was that a fucking
mate of
iPad?
mine at Real Madrid. 1 sec.
You get an iPad?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah,
A mate of mine.
not bad, bro. 38 appearances.
What year?
1961.
Fuck off.
I'm joking. 1987. 1987 to 1988. Fuck, not
That's
bad.
not bad. So it's
Yeah,
almost
Red
the
played a
Star
full
Belgrade,
season,
Real
yeah.
Madrid,
Yeah.
Anderlecht.
And okay, so he's a proper footballer.
Fucking yeah, bro.
Wow. Some footballing royalty right
Yeah,
there.
that's-
That's cool.
And then he managed the Tongan national team.
They're decent, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's actually fucking cool.
That's
bro.
mad.
Tongan
That is a
national-
mad.
In 2003 to 2005.
And that was the year, remember
People
they,
introduced soccer football to him.
that was the year they beat Spain, remember? You know?
We'll jump on to
Well.
Broadmeadow Magic versus Sydney
Which
Olympic.
was a nothing game, was it?
It was a nothing game.
Beautiful goal here.
Aye, oh,
Was
that's
it?
a free
Oh,
kick.
look at
Great
this.
free kick, aye.
First goal,
Fwets.
Ryan Fwets.
Yeah, I was debating this on the show. What's been the goal of the tournament?
So far?
So far, unless is this a segment coming up? I don't want to spoil it. But what's
Nah,
been, the,
nah.
what's been the goal of the tournament? So the 2 halfway goals.
Let's finish this game. This group up. And then
This
we'll
this is
discuss it.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's a great free
Yeah,
kick.
wow.
Bro, it's meant to be a derby game.
A derby.
Yeah, well, Broadmeadow Magic are Macedonians, Olympic are Greek.
Yeah.
It's meant to be someone, but there's not one Macedonian player in the Broadmeadow team, so for them, it's
Have
probably
they
just
not got
a-
any masters, no?
No, there's not even one player there. So it's just a nothing game for him.
The Olympic
Fuchs
went
again.
2 up. Gloria Amanda did really well to win the ball back, and Ryan Fuchs was
Is
put
it
through
Fwets
1-on-1.
or Fwets?
Don't know, Fwets.
He's
don't know.
got some goals, eh, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he played in the Northern New South Wales League last season.
Aye, that's right. I think he was top scorer, wasn't it?
Aye.
I think he
He
left.
scored an
actually.
outrageous amount of goals. He left halfway through, but I think he scored like 25
He was
goals.
good. He came in
Crazy.
the last 8 games for
Yeah,
Olympic.
he was
very
really,
good.
really good. Man, they got such a good team. That's why they're so disappointing that they haven't
But
got through.
was he like a young player out of like A-League or something? Or was
I
he
don't think so. I don't know.
just hanging out?
His dad
Look
played
at
for
the wind.
Barcelona. And then he managed
Apparently.
Fiji.
Good
national
finish
team.
that, by the way. James Kresner pulled one back for
Fucking hell.
Broadmeadow Magic. 5 minutes before half time. Good finish.
Aye,
Oh.
decent. Right through that. Have I seen this? I don't remember seeing this game. Oh, that's right. Build up when they give the ball away and build up.
Yeah, it's good.
That's happened a few times over the weekend. A few teams give the ball away and build up. And
I love
Heidelberg done it as well against South
It's the
Hobart.
best thing,
Yeah,
bro. It's
that's-
good for football in Australia when they play like this.
Do you like that?
It's
Aye.
excellent, bro. Like that. Yeah, bang, look at this touch. Like me up front, good.
Aye.
Deal with
Lay
that
it off to
striker.
him, beauty.
That ball gets played through.
And then
Cross the back post.
This kid's
Your
got
man.
goal scorer so
6
far,
from
huh?
6
6.
goals in
But-
6
well,
games.
but look, the thing is now, Olympic not qualifying. Well, like Fornaroli or an Aiden Kyra or someone who's on 3 to 5 goals catch up on him.
Catch him, yeah.
He'll be hoping
Manny
for
Wick.
draws, bro. Nil-alls.
Oh, aye, he's a great tournament. I'm interested to see if he's
Gloria
he ends
Amanda
up-
again.
If he gets a gig, because I know obviously he's at Rockdale again next year. But
Wait. So he went Rockdale, seen the Olympic back to Rockdale.
Aye.
Yeah.
Bro,
This is a shambles defending this.
good finish. But
Nah, you're joking. Is that allowed? That's like
Yeah, like
that's
they're doing
allowed.
like
People
they're
are
doing
that like and they're
loads.
sleeping at night, no problem.
Look at
Are you
this. Look at
joking
this
or
defending
what?
here.
it messages me being ignorant
Bang,
as a
bang.
Scottish
Oh.
person. Is it a big rivalry, the Macedonian and Greeks?
Yeah, well, it's meant to be. If you go through history, like you know what I mean, every game,
Okay.
you know what I mean. Like in football terms, yeah, I'm Macedonian, but I'd love to see Greek crowd out and Macedonian crowd out. You know what I mean? Games. It was always, you know, big crowds when those games were happening before.
Just
I
saying,
know.
sorry to interrupt. And that's Adam Parkhouse's last game.
Aye.
He's retired.
Wow.
So you reckon
but-
the goalkeeper let it on purpose then?
He
or-
says that. He says, mate, sort the boys out.
Sort the boys it. So Broadmeadow Magic obviously 3-2 for less than 90 seconds. And Parkhouse
said he
scored Olympics
retired.
fourth.
He's gone now.
he could
I thought at this level, it says retired at this level.
Yeah,
To be fair,
he's going to terrorise some.
he's
Like,
been
Where's he going, Mounties?
brilliant. He's been a brilliant player.
man, he's
for
still,
NPL.
still got it.
He's a great player. His deliveries into the box
Light
are
and
one of the most
quick,
consistent
great
you
left
get.
foot.
Yeah, it's very
that
good.
boy he used to have when Roy
Bad man,
Donovan
yeah.
was playing.
Yeah.
He used to have that same ball hung up the back post, and Donovan just fucking head
Header
it in. Man.
every time.
But he's a great player. So
Yeah,
a shame
so-
to lose him at NPL, but I don't know where he's going.
He'll be terrorising some local Premier League.
Ah, no.
Aye.
Well,
Aye.
so Group A finishes with South Melbourne at the top, Morton City Excelsior qualify in second place. Disappointing third place finish for Olympic and Broadmeadow Magic fourth. Looking at that at the start, would you have changed the way the group's finished?
I think the only thing would be swapping Morton for Olympic.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
that was
That
it.
would have been my initial.
And look at Olympic, well, they're talking 90 seconds away from both, like between South Melbourne losing late, and then Morton scoring in the 94th minute.
And that was the
96th
difference.
minute
Yeah,
against
That was the
Olympic,
difference, aye.
yeah.
So I mean, they shot the bed twice. At the end of the day,
No, I wouldn't put him in there, bro. South Melbourne deserved it. No, you know, it's, you know what I mean? They deserved it. It's quality Olympic.
mate, end of the day,
Olympic
100%.
didn't deserve it. They ended up where they needed to end up. That's life.
Nah, I agree, mate. League table never lies in a 6-game comp.
No, absolutely.
You got 6 games to make amends.
So you were saying goal of the tournament.
So
Yeah,
far.
what's been the goal of the tournament?
So far, it depends on what you see. Is like the halfway line goals and that are great, but
I'd say the Christian Satira one last week.
What was that
Where
one?
it bounces, he took it off his chest, and then
That was
and then
Metro
he
Stars?
Metro Stars.
Yeah, that was a good finish.
That was-
Hit
And
the
he hit the
underside of the bar.
underside of the
Is that
crossbar
Pandev?
as well.
Yeah, Gordon Pandev.
Aye, that was a great goal. Aye,
Looks
Mate,
like Pandev.
Yeah, it looked like
It looks like-
I thought Michael Conestamo's volley against Avondale was ridiculous.
Yep.
Simon
Simon
Nicholas.
Nicholas's was a good goal.
Yeah, it was a
Against
great
Preston.
goal.
Bro, that's the best goal. He made it look like he does about 14 of them. Our season. Like comfortable. Jogs back, but I wanted to slap him. I swear to God, I wanted to slap him.
what
Maybe
about-
it was
A
like
little bit, like a little fist bump or something, bro. Something, man.
What about the strike yesterday?
what one?
Simon Nicholas
I
again?
nearly went in.
Oh,
Mate, does that-
Context, that was context of the game. If that was a winner or an equaliser,
yeah,
it's goal of the
surely.
tournament. And it's a centre back that does it as well. It's goal of the tournament.
Yeah.
Aye,
No, I
well, I
agree.
mean, I'm trying to think what else off the
There
top of my
was-
head. Heidelberg scored a cracker as well against South Hobart, I believe it was, top corner.
yeah, cut
Yeah,
edge of
inside,
box.
right foot.
That was a great finish.
That
Any
could-
team play goals, you know, I mean, always.
Oh, there was
like
one in
them,
the
you know
first
what I
game.
mean?
Morton
Build
had
up.
that. When they played Broadmeadow, they had that team goal.
Yeah, that was a
beautiful.
great goal.
Yeah.
Aye.
In the first game.
We're probably missing, like Sean Simmons scores a great free kick against
Yeah.
Sydney United.
That Fuchs free
that
kick
Fuchs one was
beautiful
good.
as well. There's been some
So was,
crackers.
so was that Kojima. With the, just now in the
Yeah,
game.
that-
with
Yeah,
the
that was
backside.
nice too. Yeah.
I mean, I think the halfway lines are always going to come front and centre, like the Rolls one in South Melbourne, because it's always a good goal. Like, but I feel like that it's happening more often than ever in the last 2 or 3 years. Goalkeepers stand a little bit higher now,
Yeah, they need to. Yeah,
and
of course.
players take a gamble a lot more often.
Yeah.
I feel like at training as well, and you might agree, you might not, but see if the gaffer goes like grab a drink of water and the ball's at the halfway line, everyone's just scudding the ball.
100%.
So you're getting
100%.
practice at pinging the ball for the halfway line, whereas you get like a Mikey Constable volley or some of the other goals are a bit more technically like
Do you know
very
there was,
difficult.
there was it Van der Sar's header last week? Was a great,
Great- the
great
one against
goal.
Heidelberg?
Oh, aye.
Great goal.
Great goal.
Aye. I don't know. You need to have. I need to see contenders to rethink it. I
Yeah,
can't-
you need it in front of you.
Off
as
the
well,
top of my
don't
head, I can't really think. There's been some great goals. I think that's been amazing about the competition so far.
Do
It's
you
been
know,
brilliant.
I'll actually put together a wee list.
Right, okay.
I'll look for.
That'd be good.
I'll go through a wee-
Champagne goal of the tournament.
Champagne
We need to
goal
wait
of
till the
the
final, but
Aye, but
oh, we can't. You need to pay it. We're not doing a final game, are we?
No, but I'll just put a compilation together of what's happened till
So
now.
we're
and
going to
then I
do a
can
goal of
add
the
to it.
tournament, mate, and then it's what's happened in the final, been an absolute worldie. And
Probably.
we fucked it. Aye, decent.
Yeah. Right, on to Group B. South Hobart.
What was the Souvlaki boys just paying the boys off, aye?
No, I was actually going to do it in the next one. to be
Okay,
honest
do
with
the
you.
next one. Do the next one.
Bro, you just telling me we've just gone through one group.
Yeah,
I
man.
watched about 4 games, didn't I?
No, two.
2 games.
Fucking hell. Alright. But so I did. There was more than 2 games there.
You want to drink this?
No, well, fucking, there's none inside, bro.
South Hobart at home to Heidelberg.
I'm actually glad that they got.
Oh,
Like,
so good.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
so they
so
can keep
good.
their
It's a
fans
big
happy. You know what I
save.
mean? Like,
Oh, good
Hey, they
save.
get good crowds at the game, to be fair to them. Really good crowds.
yeah, well, they're all family members anyway. So. I'm saying like family, like from Hobart.
Oh, right,
yeah,
okay.
All the players and stuff.
okay.
O'Connell with a couple of saves early on to obviously keep the score at nothing each. That's a good save, to be fair. Great reaction.
Set pieces just cause fucking chaos, man. Happened just at the dinner game as well.
Look
I
at
love
the
that wee
crowd as
terrace.
well.
That wee terrace is
Yeah,
brilliant.
it's packed.
This was a bizarre goal.
Oh,
They say that- I was talking to one of the South Hobart boys. He said he did that all the time in training. That wee reversal, and then he pretends to hit it. and he
maybe it was
misses
the slant.
Aye.
It picked
Rolled
up the
in.
slant.
the Fabiano slant.
Yep.
So he scored from about, what, 35 yards?
This is
Along the ground.
Sorry, what is the lad's name here for Heidelberg?
Chalk Dow.
He was on something yesterday.
Yeah, he was. He was very good.
He had a champagne pack before a champagne
A
pack
champagne pack.
before the game. He was
Is
flying.
he very quick or are those defenders very slow?
Yeah, I think he's quick.
I reckon he's
But
good.
so he looks that quick even against other teams.
Well,
Like, he leaves it for
I've
them.
never watched him race.
Okay.
I don't know, but he
So-
looks quick. He looks
Okay.
rapid.
5 minutes in the second half, is it Apostolopoulos equalised for Heidelberg?
Italian boy.
Chalk Dow corner.
His dad played
Look
for Real
here,
Madrid
look
too.
here,
That's right,
look.
aye. Some teams.
You're
do
the
that.
man again.
Right, look, here you go. Big Ghosty
Right.
McGee. Here we go.
He's on speed, bro.
Aye, mate, he's flying. Good finish as well.
Oh,
Yeah, very good
beautiful
finish.
goal.
But he was flying, aye. Great
But he
strike.
came on at half time.
Oh, did he? Well, I think he starts, does he not, usually?
Yeah, so maybe they were having a wee bit of a rest
He
break.
was
Come on at half
terrorising
time.
them.
Direct. See, that's being direct, it causes chaos.
Again, look
Oh,
at this. Look at
it's
this.
Another
Beautiful.
one, aye.
Love this. Play out of back. Yeah, good. They think they got who? Busquets in the middle. All these teams think they got Sergio Busquets and Iniesta in the middle. They're gonna tiki-taka their way out, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's Nick Morton scored for the second goal for South Hobart.
South Hobart's been like the football romantics team, isn't he? Just like,
Yeah, he just wanted them to do well.
you want to do well, aye. They turn up with their Sunday League kit and give it 100%, having a good fan base.
But you know what? They actually were unfortunate not to go ahead here.
Well, look, against Wolves,
Look at this.
Oh,
here,
I can't-
look at
hey.
this. The ball comes
Great
in here.
yeah.
Rex Maddock at the back post. Great clearance off the line.
the 3 out of the 6 games, like the Wolves, both games, they were very unfortunate.
Yeah.
This game, obviously unfortunate. It was all games that sort of killed them. Marconi battled or comfortable against them both games, and Heidelberg obviously scudded them.
Yeah, 6-1.
6-1.
And Heidelberg with a chance late on as well.
Comfortable save that, isn't it?
Yeah, comfortable enough. With another chance. Oh,
Short sleeve goalkeeper top, that is rough. That is Mushy.
Isn't that your?
I was always short
That's your
sleeve.
mate that played for Spirit, no?
Aye, that's right,
Yeah,
aye, Mushy. Good player.
Are you mates or not mates?
I don't know, mate, aye.
Yeah. You probably sacked him, man. I'm saying mates, bro.
Nah, he
You
left.
didn't get
He
rid
moved
of
to
him, yeah?
Adelaide. He moved to
Okay.
Adelaide for, I think, visa study reasons or something. But he's a great guy.
It's another big chance here for
One-on-one?
Heidelberg.
No, this is the clearance.
Clear it off the line, yeah.
Aye, that'd been a bit of a sickener for South Hobart. That's a great
clearance,
great
yeah.
clearance.
Aye.
Great clearance. It's good to see how Hobart got the point.
Great turnout as well.
Aye, brilliant.
That stadium looks so cool. The fans
Aye,
packing
old
up the
school,
terrace
old school.
behind.
Now, was it you who was saying the last time how you like how every game's got a different...
Yeah, like every ground
Aye.
looks completely
Completely
different.
Aye, that's good. Aye.
That one, bro. I think there was a mountain behind.
Yeah, like-
Looked like some town.
And like
in
even
a
the
town
terrace,
somewhere,
giving like
bro.
old school cricket ground vibes, and Perry Park's totally different. Like they're
Aye.
all unique
Yeah.
and have personality, which has been really cool.
And this one's Collegian Park or something.
That's like a good restart. I like the
Yeah,
stand
it's
here
cool.
as well.
This
the
is
stand's cool, and I like that.
Because
hill
remember
that
we
they
were,
have.
I'm actually
we were
surprised
talking
they
about
played
it
out of
before,
here.
but
I
we
thought
didn't
they
know what it
were
was
playing
called.
Win Stadium,
Collegiate.
but
Yeah, Collegiate.
too big for
Too
it,
big and too
mate.
expensive, I think.
Yeah.
So now we're on to Wolves versus Marconi.
This was obviously one of the game. Like, obviously didn't go Wolves' way, but this is going to be a game
Oh,
that could have
man.
been Australian football
We
history.
almost witnessed the craziest moment in Australian football history.
Aye, and that was-
6-0.
Had to win 6-0, and I don't.
It would have made
Marconi-
international news.
They had to win 6-0 against a team with one of the best defensive records.
How
in
many?
Australia.
I think Marconi.
Marconi have
conceded-
the best defence
They
in New South
conceded
Wales. They
2
did.
goals in the championship so far until this.
So
time.
they would have been coming into this round the best defence in
Yeah.
the whole competition.
Well, in this year so far, so they've conceded 30 goals in the whole of 2025.
Yeah,
And they conceded 5
in one game.
in this game.
Wow.
It's fucking nuts, man.
But then, what was your score against Marconi during the season?
We beat them 5-0.
5, and then you think so again. You look at that.
Aye.
That and Lockie Scott again when they played Wolves, beat them 3-0.
That's 8 goals
So
in
that's
2
8
games.
goals in 2 games. They conceded 20 in 28 games.
Aye, it's nuts.
Crazy. Wow.
Crazy. But I like that's football. That's why we love it. And we'll obviously talk through it as we go here. But Wolves probably even with the early-ish goal didn't really fancy themselves. I probably thought, here we go, wee bit of something to hold on to.
Need an early goal.
So
That's what you
easy.
would have been thinking. Just get an early goal.
This is a great save, by the way. It's a very good save.
Hilton
that.
unlucky.
It's a great save. Like, look at the distances to get down and get a hand to that. Is brilliant.
Peppering
Again,
them after
for
this.
what I seen of the game, it was very much one-way traffic. I mean, Marconi did have a few shots on goal, but it was chance after chance for Wolves. And like we said, I don't, from a managerial aspect, like when they're on the pitch, there's fuck all you can do, man. It's like, lads, sort it out. Look at that, it's 6. Look,
It looks so open.
oh,
I
because
don't
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
There's
It's great
5.
defending by
Yeah.
The
Tass.
5, so the back line, that's Tyrone Burnley and Tass, are obviously the back line. The next line, it's 5 players jogging back.
know how easy, like one ball.
I know, again. Look at the midfield line there, just jogging back again.
Cool.
Where did that go?
The deflection, it
Did it
came
go
off.
like through his legs or
The
something?
Wolf
or-
Den.
It came off
Bouncing.
the midfielder's foot here.
And then they just start
And
playing the
back
rocky
in.
music here. That's what they needed. Goal before half time.
Aye.
It's a horrible time to make it to that.
Aye, as I was fucking from a Wolves perspective.
This was a good save, I think. Was it a save? It was, wasn't it?
not
No,
sure they got
actually,
kicked.
no, he missed the goal.
Jordy Swibble getting a restart. Hey, that's an unlucky finish, that, by
that's
the way.
unlucky.
It's a great little toe poke finish. We
And here we
futsal
go, they
finish.
score straight after
Yeah,
half
2
time
minutes
as
in it.
well.
And probably as a Marconi guy, I feel like, right, half time, lads, just.
First 5 minutes.
Bang. Oh, no, you...
No comment on that one, Chaz?
Should have done better there.
Aye, I was very surprised. Jimmy, again, singing his praise, he's one of the best goalkeepers at this level by far, and that was right at him. Ooh. Poor finish that as well. With
Yeah, but that's what I think. He anticipates the finish going towards the post.
Aye, potentially, aye. And this is a great save.
Yeah, it's a great save.
Aye, Olsen hits that fucking like a Sergio Aguero finish, roof of the net strike. Great save. And to be honest, at this point, when it starts getting to that 70, 75 minute mark, you think, okay,
We're
Marconi
all right.
will see it
Yep.
out. Because you brought in at this point Yesic and Maya.
This is a great ball, bro.
Aye, that's a fucking top ball.
hell,
That is a top ball. Olsen's runs, see his runs beyond are fucking brilliant, Olsen. This
And
is
this
a big
summer...
one.
Yeah.
Because this is one of those ones, if it doesn't get given, it probably finishes 3-0.
Yeah.
Yep.
You get
No,
that
you're
fourth
right.
goal, you're like, fuck me, we can do this. This is happening. Ah, it's well in.
Yeah,
It's well in.
whatever.
Big
Well in,
double
twice.
save.
Crossed
Yeah.
the line twice.
Aye. 84th minute. This was at the point where, honestly, I didn't give a fuck who went through, but when they scored the 5th goal, I thought, fuck it, give us a 6th. Give us a 6th. Just for a pure entertainment
Look how
value.
many bodies are there.
I
Just
tell you what, he's done very well.
Aye,
Look at the
that's
touch,
a great
though.
goal. That is a
Look at
is
that
Russell
touch
Tate?
from
Aye.
Tate.
Tate Russell. Here we go, man.
Yeah, this touch here, beautiful.
We were about to go for a training session at this point, and we're like, just wait.
Just wait.
10 minutes. Let's just watch the end of this. And this was it.
This is bizarre.
No, hold on. This is not it. Is it? Is this a chance?
Yeah, this is it,
Oh,
bro.
because it wasn't in the highlights initially on Saturday night. We watched it on Saturday night and it wasn't in the highlights this chance.
Oh, well, maybe
They
it's
must have
not in the
added to it.
highlights.
But this
No,
was...
there's no way they wouldn't have put it in.
Oh, yeah,
we
no,
watched
this
it.
is it. This is
This
it.
is
Look.
it, aye.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh my.
Header back across goal. Oh,
my God, man.
oh, stand up.
is
Stand up and he
wild.
taps it in blindfolded.
Yeah, literally.
95th minute.
Tass is
That's
absolutely
beautiful.
fuming.
I like
Is he
that. I
offside?
reckon it was offside.
He is offside.
Aye, Lockie Scott's
No, he's
offside.
not. I think Tyrone's
Lockie's
playing him
offside.
on.
I reckon Lockie's offside and he's not.
I think Tyrone Burney's playing him on. Yeah, he is.
I don't think he is. I think Tyron's a step up.
There's no way. the
Either way,
line's-
like,
I know,
we're never
yeah.
going to know. We're never going to know. But regardless, it wasn't given offside. And that was a fucking sitter.
No, I agree. But
What a
you-
game.
So you look at that group, right? It's obviously finished with Heidelberg top, Marconi second, Wolves third, South Hobart
And those
fourth.
mental about it, right? Like, Wolves deserve not to qualify, in my opinion. Like, they put a lot of money into it, they put a lot of effort into it. They didn't qualify, and like you say, Coley, you deserve to finish, we deserve to finish.
Yeah.
They didn't do the damage beforehand, and it's on them. Marconi have been pretty consistent
Yeah.
every single game. One blip
Yeah.
in a very successful campaign. Heidelberg have been almost flawless. But see, you look at the group table, look at Wolves, 10 points, Marconi 10 points, Heidelberg 13, I think,
Yeah.
or 14 maybe, 14, 13.
Well, that's what happens when you have a punching bag in the group. It was the same
I
thing
know,
in
aye.
Appia's group as well. That Bayswater went out with 10 points.
I
and
know,
Hobart
man,
went out
man.
when you have one team that gets no points.
But
Yeah.
Wolves, but what my point is, like, Wolves have probably been like, there's been a lot of comments that Wolves have not been that impressive, and Marconi and Heidelberg have looked like one of the favourites.
Yeah.
And
They've still
they
got 10 points.
Still fucking
Yeah.
put out just by a
Yeah.
fucking ball here, one goal.
Similar to Olympic though, they only have themselves to blame.
Aye,
The
aye.
last time I came on, it was after their game against Heidelberg. They lost 3-0. You watch the highlights, it looked like they got dominated. But first 20 minutes, they were all over them.
Yeah.
Missing open goals, and then they conceded 3 shit goals.
Aye.
Even the South Hobart game that they won, they conceded 2 goals.
Yeah.
Leading against Heidelberg twice, like you hold on in one of those games.
Yeah, then it's different.
And they're going through.
Get through, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then you're absolutely right. Marconi, people saying, oh, Marconi, I was reading some of the comments, Marconi don't deserve to go through, which is
do,
absolute
100%
rubbish.
they do.
Like 5 games, they were great.
Yeah.
Both
Well,
games
aye.
against Heidelberg, they could have won.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
And as you say, like for them, it's just like you just got to bin that game.
Aye.
Yeah,
and
100% move on.
Bro.
Aye, that's
And then
okay.
as a fan as well, we get a drink. Like, up your Marconi, come on.
Is that this Friday? You
This
said?
Friday,
honest,
my
mate.
cut.
I was a bit disappointed with that draw because I want New South Wales teams to go.
I know,
further.
yeah, and
I
you don't
want
want to
eliminate
lose one of them.
I'd rather they played each other in the semi-final.
Oh, that would have been good.
But look, it is what it is.
You reckon there is going to be a very, very big crowd there?
I hope so, bro. I really,
I hope so
like,
too, bro.
They got 4,200 against United. It was shit weather. So let's just knock on
forward.
wood, because every time Apia hosts a big home game, there's always shit weather. So I'm crossing everything at the moment, hoping the weather's
Yeah,
good.
Well, the weather's
Sorry.
been pretty good for most of the
I
time.
was at the Marconi Heidelberg games. Like, night games are the best.
100.
Temperature-wise,
Fucking hell.
football-wise, I think it's the most fan-friendly time slot. So hopefully Marconi bring 1,000. I was at the Heidelberg game. Man, it was fantastic at the Palace.
Yeah.
They had their own little set of ultras behind the goals. Great. So hopefully they bring
100%,
1,000 to
bro.
2,000 of their fans.
Yeah, yeah,
And
of
then
course.
you hope that some casuals that haven't been to a game yet go as well. 5,000 plus is what I'm hoping.
Hopefully, we'll have
That'll
the
be awesome, man. That'll be
Four,
awesome.
look,
to
I think
fucking
anything
see.
above 4,000 would be great as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
But hopefully, just
But you need to get the Italians back out like how it used to be. You know what I mean? Back in the
Exactly.
days, bro. Like, this is the way to start.
You know what?
with
It's
big
the same.
contests
With, it's the same with a lot of nationalities in Australia. It's like you look at the Greeks. Man, you look Sydney United versus Olympic 2011 NPL Grand Final. There was nearly 15,000 people there. So we're not talking about they used to pull crowds 40 years ago. You know, like that's
It's just-
like,
yeah.
like that
15,
generation
20
is
years ago.
still there. So we just
Aye.
got to. Hopefully this competition has started doing it. It's a long process, and of course we want fans, and everyone's obsessed with attendances. I think the best thing and the most important thing first season was parity amongst the states, and that's the best advertisement for this competition. Because can you imagine if you switched on this competition, right, and just every time a New South Wales team or a Victorian team plays a Queensland team or a team from South Australia, 5-0, 6-0. Not good. It's not a good watch. But we have a team from Queensland that's gone through. We had a team from WA that had 10 points and didn't go through. We had a team from South Australia go through. I think that's the best advertisement for this
definitely.
competition.
100%.
As much as, look, of course, the crowds can always be better and fans is amazing and that's super important. I think the parity was the most important thing first season because the fans will come. Finals football, more friendly time slots. I think we can sneak in a Saturday night game there maybe in year 2. There's things, there's teething issues that we can do.
Of course.
I
that we
think
can
for a
improve
first
on.
run so far,
It's been
although-
fucking fantastic.
Me and a few
man.
boys are talking about it. Like, obviously, we've got to travel a few times now. So we've been the last 2 away games, and I was saying as well, it's not been done. The FFA have done it, like treated us so well. We flew with Qantas, we stayed in the Crown Plaza. Fucking breakfast is like a breakfast buffet, like good quality food for pre-match and stuff like that. We're getting dinners off the club. Like you're getting treated very well. Everything's been very well organised. SBS coverage has been superb.
Yep.
The social media within the club has been brilliant. For a first run,
Oh,
so
man.
far, obviously there's still a few rounds to go. Entertainment wise, been brilliant goals. There's been last minute goals. There's been plenty of goals. There's been drama. There's been
Man, I
fucking.
think-
Is this meant
twists.
to be so? I'm a bit out of. Is this meant to be like the second division or no? Is this the B League or not?
No. So listen, so in a nutshell, mate, they wanted to have a B League, or whatever you want.
But
Just call it-
you
call it
can't-
B
yeah,
League.
okay,
So
so-
then, so the foundation clubs, they didn't really get enough teams to then make it a proper league.
Okay.
Time got away from. Let's just get something underway. So then they created this tournament, 16 teams. End of the season for 2 years. So next year there'll be another
Oh,
one, exact same as
beautiful.
this.
Okay.
And then I think after realising, okay, like imagine like just testing the waters. Will it work? Can we get a good coverage off like SBS? Will people buy into it? And then next year, likely to see an improvement on this year. If that goes well, then I'd imagine looking, can we get some money in to then make it a B League? Or because ultimately what you're needing is you're going to need another 4 or 5 teams on top of the 8 foundation clubs to have the infrastructure in place. So what you're going to look at is probably ignore the teams just now, the 16 teams that are in it, because there's going to be other teams who missed out, like a Rockdale or somebody from Melbourne who missed out, who are going, do you know what, actually, we would love to be part of this, but if you want to be part of this, you need to have this done at your stadium, you need to have this into your youth, you need to have this, so they can put, for the next 2 years, start and put that shit in place. They've got 2 years to build on that, so in 2 years' time, if a B League does come into fruition, they can apply and get into it, because you don't want a team who's got no fans, no infrastructure,
Yeah.
and it's a
Yeah, but
shambles.
there's couple of New South Wales teams that are in it at the moment. Again, I'm not going to go into who they are, but there's a lot of. As a club, they're not being run well at the moment between clubs. So there's a big separation from what the club's doing
Yep.
and what the people and the crowd and the supporters of that club want.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
100%,
And that's the most important thing. Look at Preston. Like I would just use them as an example.
Yep.
They're all together because from the club to the supporters, they're all trying to work towards this one goal. Where you've got to, for example, like I said, a couple of these other teams in New South Wales at the moment that are struggling in that way. You know what I mean? The supporters are so outraged from what.
Oh,
So
you
what's
mentioned
happening?
Sydney United and Sydney Olympic, there's 2 obvious ones.
Of course,
That's the 2 obvious
but that's
ones.
what I'm saying. Like
Aye.
it's disgusting. You know what I mean? And like I said, I have a lot of friends that are supporters of those clubs, and it's like they're taking the piss out of the whole competition. You know, with what they've done, it's like they're not taking it serious.
Oh, it's been 100%. It's been a
especially
buzzkill,
Sydney United.
bro. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Imagine they had proper players signed there to do this. You know what I mean? They would have been a big force there, massive crowds, everything.
I know.
They've let down the whole, I can say, football community and their own
I
community.
think what's such a shame is always that you could totally understand if a club, let's say Spirit, let's use Spirit as an example. If Spirit just weren't financially prepared for this and said, hey man, we can't pay players, and they just put out a
100%.
subpar team and stunk the tournament up. And you would just say, well, that's understandable because this time last year you weren't expecting to be in this competition. But you're right, bro. Like the fact that a foundation club has, it almost is like there's such a disconnect, and you've had years to prepare for this. Like you've been a voice
This is
for
what
the,
you wanted
yeah,
for so
man. And you're
long.
right, and like man, I think of not even Australia Cup final. I even think of when they played Sydney FC earlier this year. Like, it's been such a letdown as a fan of football in Australia,
100%,
but
bro.
particularly New South
100%.
Wales, knowing how good that Friday night game against Apia could have been, with a mad crowd,
100%.
flares. I know the police would have hated that, but like flares, like it would have been awesome. Bro. Even, I'm not saying they have to go on a run and win it, but it's just been so disappointing because then the fans have every right to be pissed off, so they didn't want to go. But then you'd see them at your game at Christie Park supporting Canberra, and I'm like, fuck, this is awesome, bro. Like, I was not expecting anything when I went to Christie Park games. Literally nothing. I was expecting maybe like 5 people. Game against Avondale was superb. The game against Canberra, Croatia was awesome. The game against even Preston, even though it was a bad result for Spirit, was fantastic. The atmosphere, and I'm just thinking like, wow, we could have. You're right. It almost has been like, I think for New South Wales, it's been a little bit of a momentum killer. Like they were going to be before the tournament. I think we all would have said like, well, crowd wise, pencil in Sydney United. Pencil them in for 5,000 every game.
If you move attention to South away from United to Sydney Olympic, Sydney Olympic versus South Melbourne game at Olympic, there was fucking 600 people there. It was terrible. That was a game.
Again, but that's a disconnect.
That
Like,
was
if you go through their
crap, man.
socials and everything, like, they're not happy with what's happening there.
know,
And for me,
disappointing.
you know what I mean? I'm looking at that. I have nothing to do with any of these clubs, right? I'm looking from the outside, I go, what's happening over there? What kind of deals? What is happening? You know what I mean? Like, what's the crack? How can you be normal and just let it keep running how it is? You know what I mean? Like, it's not normal, man. I'm not saying, you get rid of a coach after 6 games, straight away expect results. But when you have time to get something right, and the people that are supporting, which are the backbone of your club, can see the same thing, there must be someone else going on that is behind the scenes that we're never going to know, honestly.
Well, there's a
simple
lot
as
of
that.
things that I think, I'm not saying it's common knowledge, but there's a lot of murmurs you hear of what's going on behind the scenes at certain clubs and all the rest of it. I can't comment on it because I'm not involved in it, but there's always chat about it. If I'm not wrong here, we know the Olympic gaffer won't be the Olympic gaffer next year. Maybe it'll be Central Coast Mariners. I've heard...
Promotion? Well...
I've heard that Sydney United potentially might have a new gaffer. Don't know how true that is. I don't know if any of you have heard any different.
I've heard Ante's finished with them.
Yeah, okay. So...
Well, they're finished with him, you know what I mean?
I'll big still. Whatever, either way.
Whatever way.
Either way.
However you want to interpret it.
Sydney Olympics United. Look, with a club like that, I don't think it takes a lot to get the fans back because the fans are very passionate about the club. So you only need one positive change, a few signings, and all the fans will be back again. I think that's...
Of course. I think with Olympic, what's interesting is, like, I was mentioning that NPL Grand Final that was 15 years ago. So we got such a big Greek community in Sydney.
Massive, man.
Massive, man. There's so many Greeks in that area as well. It's like, how do we wake
Involve
them up?
them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have the answer. Like, how do we engage them? I know social media is one of them, and the clubs are trying. And some clubs have more infrastructure and resources and people behind them than others. But it's like, how do we wake up those Greeks? Because they're a community, man. Where you go out near that area. Like, I know they've moved, but even Cogra, man,
everywhere
Cogra,
through
Ramsgate, every second person
everywhere
there is
through
Greek.
Sydney. Like, it's that's the biggest letdown. Like I said, I'm Macedonian. I didn't care if you're Albanian, Serbian, Croatian, Russian, Ukraine. I don't care what club it is. There's a lot of people here from that ethnicity. How do you get them to the games?
Absolutely.
There's obviously, like I said, there's too much something happening for them not to be turning up.
Yep.
There's a lot of, I don't know, a lot of hate or a lot of, they're not happy with something. That's why they're not turning up. Because till the day, a team or a game when there's a Macedonian team against a Greek team, I'm expecting 5,000 Greeks to be there, 5,000 Macedonian. Let's make the football game amazing. Let's both crowds be there to support their club, their country, whatever you want to, whatever you want to be there about, in a nice, respectful way. But that's going to be massive. It'll be massive for the game, man.
No,
you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm Macedonian. Even if it was Albanian team against a Greek team, I'd love to see 5,000 of each. You know what I mean? Let's show what we've got here in Australia. Absolutely. And that's how it starts.
Well, I think watching it from, you go back to COVID professional football. I remember watching Barcelona Bayern Munich game. There's one Bayern Munich won like 8-3 or something. It was fucking mad, whatever it was. There was no one at the game, but I remember watching this game thinking, this is one of the maddest games I think I've ever watched, but because there was no fans, it didn't feel like amazing.
Yeah.
But they had the cardboard heads, remember?
You
didn't feel that.
The piped in fan noise, that was the worst. That was terrible.
But then, so it doesn't matter what level of football. If you just have fans, the whole game looks way better.
Of course it does, bro.
You just need it to fill the top of South Hobart game, just there. Just seeing people in a bit of crowd. This looks like a cool game.
Man, and also, how good is that? Like, their team has been a punching bag in some games. They've been getting battered.
Yeah.
Their fans rock up because they know it's the last game. They might never see that team on the national stage again. I'm sure they will be back there. And they packed it out, man. The scenes, I saw some phone footage. Man, they were going nuts. That was awesome to see.
Right.
But you're right. It's New South Wales, it gets me fired up and like passionate because like, I'm Italian. I want to see Marconi and Apia do well, of course.
course.
But I want to see Olympic. I want to see the Greeks there. I want to see Sydney United fans there as well. So
Aye.
I don't know how we connect
100%.
to some of these communities. I think slowly though, we're getting there. I think so. You know,
I think this tournament's the first step, and I think the other step is clubs have to engage their own community. They have to be in charge, responsible of engaging their own community because they know their own community better than anyone else fucking knows their community. Then I think he's put in some social media content in there, which clubs only maybe 10 clubs do well. Maybe another 10 are trying to do it. So I think you need everyone on board, and that's including teams from like the lower tiers of it, NPL across the whole of Australia, because they're going to have their own cultural things as well, and it all feeds each other. So I think
from a
everyone
Olympic
has to play a
perspective
part.
as well, they need to sort out this stadium. Cogra, no,
Too small for him, mate.
I don't know what Bell. Like it's grim viewing.
Where do they go?
What do you mean?
Like, where, you know what I mean? Like, okay,
Yeah,
Belmore's
yeah,
not the thing.
No,
or-
someone
where are they
took-
going to go play?
I heard-
What's a good
Like,
ground
but
like?
even like Belmore when it's full, I went to an Australia Cup game when they
Yeah.
played Sydney FC. Mind you, there were a lot of Sydney FC fans there as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But they just got that nice one hill. It looked good. They had the guy playing the bouzouki.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that what
yeah.
it's called? You know, that little nee. It was
The
mad.
bazooka, yeah.
What does
But
it do?
is it bouzouki? The Greek
Bazooka, the bazooka, yeah.
The bazooka, aye.
Yeah.
Put it like on the shoulder.
But man, like Cogra looks like there's been a bazooka there because everyone's evacuated like that. Man, and you know, it's even the NPL Grand Final. I think every time I've come on this show, I've said the same thing. But like,
No, they got the cameras situated in the
yeah,
right
and we
faces,
can't do
aye.
anything about it. But just we need to get them in a knot. I don't know
No,
where
but
we
I think
put
they-
them.
I think they're like.
I'll work on it. We'll try export them somewhere else.
I think that's
try
like
move them.
like a low-hanging fruit. I think even in the A-League, we don't have to go into the A-League conversation, but like you've got you've got an 80,000 seater stadium, and say you get 30,000 to a Sydney FC game, like that's still a decent crowd.
Of course
30,000
it
is good, but if you put it on an 80,000 seater stadium, it looks shite.
Well, that's it. And like,
And that's Sydney FC at Leichhardt played their
oh,
first
how
few
good
games
did
at
it look?
Leichhardt Oval. It was
Man, how
brilliant,
good did
man.
it look? Well, that's been the argument. We're going down a different rabbit hole. But like we're moving football to winter. Is that people say, well, we won't get. We won't be able to access ANZ Stadium and SFS, and because the NRL teams
yeah.
use it. So, good.
I know, good.
Man,
aye.
good. It'll make us find smaller stadiums that are more
Yeah.
purpose-built for football. And you're right, I'll take 12,000 at Leica.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Fantastic.
The atmosphere
Oh, man, it
will
looked
look
awesome.
so
I'll
much
take
better.
that over the exact same crowd at a 60,000
Yeah,
seater.
100%.
But sorry, we're digressing massively.
That's all
That's
right.
all
It's
right.
good.
quite
We have to have
enjoyed it,
this
man.
chat, bro, to get everyone start supporting your team.
Exactly.
Bro.
Support your local guys.
Even
Get
if your-
down there.
Even if
Yeah.
your club is run by donkeys, go to a game or two.
And if
alright?
you're in the area, get a champagne pack. I will get a
Yes.
champagne pack. I'm scared that I'm going to go in there. I'm like, can I get a champagne pack? And they're like, what are you
No,
talking
do you know
about?
what? Actually,
Like Chaz and Kaz, mate, who are they?
I actually spoke to Nick last week, and he says that they've sold a good few champagne.
Hang on, do I have to go to one specific?
Marrickville.
Marrickville.
It's in Marrickville.
I'm going this week.
Yeah, it's in
I'm going to
Marrickville.
go this week.
Ah, to Alapetus. The Alpha?
Arthur, yeah. Arthur and Nick.
Mate,
Oh, like
champagne
that.
pack.
Oh, I like Greeks
That's
too, man.
the
Get a
Souvlaki
champagne
back
pack.
on the
Yeah,
main
yeah,
drag
on-
there.
They're
on
good, man.
Marrickville
From
Road.
what I've
Champagne
heard.
don't muck around.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
champagne
yeah.
and
I was
making
talking
moves.
to, I can't remember at the weekend, talking to somebody else, and they were saying to me the exact same thing. They're like, genuinely, they're the best.
They're the
Yeah.
best, 100%. I've heard from so many of my Greek mates.
100%. But I spoke to Nick, and he says that they have sold. They said he sold a good few personally, and the other
Do you know
people in
why?
the shop
Because
have
they
sold
actually export the lamb from Greece, marinated. It's Greek. What he's laughing
Hold
for?
on, can you announce?
Is there like
who's
a-
coaching next year? Can you say that?
I don't see why not.
Oh, you got it.
So Arthur's moved, so now he's keeping everything in Marrickville. So he was the 20s coach at St George last year, and now he's got the first grade gig at Fraser Park. Arthur has.
Arthur, yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
Oh, mad.
First
I'll
grade
message him
coach
after
at
this.
Fraser Park. I messaged him asking if he wanted a goalkeeper. Coach told me to fuck off.
So I mentioned that. So again, we've already mentioned, but Souvlaki boys in Marrickville, like we say this every single week, but to echo the point you've just said about supporting your local, support NPL, big business in local in Marrickville, but also they have a huge part of NPL, like you just said. Gaffer now at Fraser Park was involved with St George. Nick's at
Spartans.
Nick's at Blacktown Spartans. So they support the podcast, sponsor the podcast, and they've got a deal for champagne listeners, which is a champagne pack. You get lamb skewers, chicken, or lamb souvlaki, chicken souvlaki, chicken ribs, pita dip, halloumi, and a cooler bag for $80. So big pack there. As I said, Chaz mentioned, a few people have got it already, and again, not to blow smoke up their arse, but every single person we speak to in the good community says they are the best around.
The best, 100%.
So get yourself down there. I just asked for a champagne pack. It's not a piss take. You'll get a champagne pack.
That was terrified.
I'm just scared. Who are they?
We'll go after that together, bro.
Yeah, that's right. I'm so deep.
Support your local businesses and support people in NPL community, guys. It's all about. And then back to the football.
Oh, can I just, before we move on, can I say, this Australian Championship there's a couple fantastic content creators. There's been some awesome content. SC Hellos, Joe K.
Aye, brilliant.
The content around the championship's been great. But there was one piece of content. I'm going to say it right now. If we gave awards, we're going to give the Champagne the goal of the tournament. I'm giving it now. The best piece of content I've seen this tournament, it'll be hard to top, was your boys' video. Fantastic.
Thank
That
you,
was so good.
Cheers,
Man,
mate.
It made the hairs on the back of my neck. I'm not very hairy, but like my back hair, you can kind of see it,
On the
man.
back of his neck. I'm going to say someone else.
Man, it was incredible.
That was fun to make. It was good to make.
Yeah, it was good fun. Well,
That
thanks,
was
mate.
incredible,
Appreciate
man.
it.
That was so,
which,
so
one,
good.
which one was that? Was that when you were pitch
The one where they were
sides?
running, you know, they're like white
it's
wings.
off the movie. So it's off the movie Trainspotting. So there's a Scottish, for people who didn't know the relationship with that. So there's a movie called Trainspotting, a British movie, Scottish movie, but it's iconic in the UK.
The train spotter.
Trainspotting.
Oh, train spotting. Okay.
Trainspotting. It's like Ewan McGregor, who's obviously a famous actor. He's one of the lead actors in it, but massive movie in the UK, like iconic in the 90s. And the opening scene of it is also iconic in the UK, and it's called Choose Life. And it goes on about other shit things. Like, okay, we'll choose life, but we'll choose a fucking mortgage. We'll choose a dodgy fucking this, and we'll choose this, and we're getting shafted by the government, and blah 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 blah. And then but their take on it is, instead of choosing that, they'll choose heroin because it's full junkies. Obviously, me and Chaz didn't go down that route. I know we look like it, but we didn't go down that route.
It's an awesome movie.
Yeah, we chose
And
football.
honestly, that was wow.
Aye, so we just done
That
a bit of a
was
positive spin on it with that. So
10 out of 10.
I think we'll try and edit that a little bit to then promote NPL New South Wales as well for the NPL side of the Champion Football. But look, it was good fun making it. I think things like that, there's loads of good content creators, better than us too, that can make better content than us. So I think if everyone does that, it gets more awareness about
Man,
really
you got
what
some
we're missing.
engagement on it too.
I was not bad,
Just
eh?
quietly, it went very, very well. It was awesome.
It was good. Well, I
I
think
needed a new hip after it though. The running,
You
man.
boys were moving. You were getting into it. Method acting.
someone, a few people actually, someone had a good point on YouTube saying it just shows like we've got, from an Australian standpoint, we've got everything we want under our nose. Like you've got the community, you've got the passion, you've got all the things we mentioned at the end. Like that's right, that's already here. We just need the stuff around it to amplify it, to make everyone else aware. It's fucking right in front of us. Let's promote the fucking tits off it.
Yeah.
I mean, so we just need everyone to get on board with it. That's the thing. Get away from negativity. But anyway, let's get back to the football.
Group C.
Group C, yep. So Avondale Preston
Shakhtar
game.
Donetsk against Astana.
Avondale Preston, like, I mean, for me, this was a fucking massive game. We watched this on the bus.
Shiting yourself.
That was nervy to watch, no gonna lie. We were fucking watching.
Yeah, we were
this
joking
closely.
about it, like on our show, saying like the boys were on the bus,
We were,
and like
eh?
everything was like, oh, the boys would be jaded about this, oh, the boys are
We were
nervy
all,
now.
we were all like, the hardest thing about this was
close.
everyone was like 2 seconds behind each other.
Oh no!
Because as soon as you
Oh, no,
refresh your
that's
Steam,
the worst.
someone's like, "You still want to win? Oh, he's missed. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it." You're like, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
And look, I love a good football cliche, but it was a game of two halves. The first half was an absolute snooze fest, and the second half was incredible.
Avondale, to be fair, my fear was Avondale were not going to play a strong team, but it did. Put a strong team. Towns didn't play, who's probably one of the best players, and
It's a
then
great
Bryce
save,
was
that.
injured with his hamstring, so that was 2 big misses for them. But
Keeper saved everything, bro.
mate, good
Yeah,
keeper.
he's good keeper.
Good keeper.
Scott.
He's a machine.
Scott, aye, great
Is it Newcastle Jets?
He's a great keeper.
But
But Avondale were a better team.
you know, Preston only had 3 players on the bench.
Oh, really?
They had-
Three outfield players. So
Like
actually,
6 keepers on the bench?
no. So
They
they
had 4 people on their bench.
yeah 4 people.
Why is that?
So they had a mad breakout of flu.
This is a massive chance.
I don't know if you're joking
Abdullah.
or not, bro.
No, legit.
No, I
yeah,
swear to
yeah,
God.
he's been legit.
I messaged Romero and I said to him what
You're
was
telling me
going
some
on.
players weren't playing because they had the flu. Bro, I'll take about 7 tablets if I needed to. Are you joking or what?
Well,
Flu.
I swear, mate. So the 3 on the bench, and then one of the boys, Brooks, had to have a bit of an emergency operation. So I hope
He's
he's
good
all
player,
right.
Brooks, winger.
So he was out, and literally 3 subs. Everyone the flu took over.
Flu.
Cap.
Like, watching this get at the same
In
time.
that
well.
scenario, you can't ring up the 20s players or anything like that, or
I don't know what the rules
Yeah.
are surrounding it, mate. You must have to submit a squad, I
yeah,
assume,
and then you just can't.
and
yeah,
that's your
well.
squad.
Do these guys got balls on them or what are they? Like full grown men or not? I don't know, bro.
This second half was very frustrating to watch because Avondale had a lot of big chances.
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
And they
man.
thought it was never coming. And Carpenter, Barry, he's a good player, Carpenter.
Yeah.
Good player.
But can you imagine that? So when Preston equalised, where were you en route to Canberra? Like, were you still on the bus?
I was still on the bus. We're all on the bus, watched the whole game on the bus.
Can you imagine the absolute buzzkill that would have been if they got a last-minute equaliser?
keep
Like,
on-
you honestly just U-turn it. Just go home.
Keep on
Oh,
these
mate,
to
that
go
was
with
the
his
fear, though. The
hands.
fear
but-
was like we wouldn't get like it was just gonna be the worst feeling ever. Not having
It
a
would've-
chance
oh, it
to
would've
have it
been
in our
brutal.
hands.
Yeah.
But because what we'll see here is Avondale missed 2 or 3 big chances to go 2-0 up.
Yeah.
And then you start going, oh my god, how's this game not out of sight, man?
But I think that's what you said, which is the cool thing about this tournament. These teams that have been through now for a couple of weeks, still playing big players, because there's personal accolades. Like Bruno played, he played all the way to the end because he wants to be the golden boot. He wants to score goals. People want to impress. They're on the national stage.
It's a good save again.
I'll be honest, Preston, and back in my head before the game, I thought Preston, in my opinion, haven't done enough this whole tournament to show me that they could beat Avondale, because Avondale have been very good. But it's still in the back of your head, you're thinking, they could easily nick a win here.
Yeah, of course.
But as I was watching this, I thought, Avondale have got us in the pocket. They're dominating. They're going to get a second very soon. And that was a fucking
Keeper
world.
was
What a save.
unbelievable.
What a save. And we'll get to Preston's goal. Preston's goal was out of nothing, man.
Yeah,
It was out of absolutely nothing.
It's a great save, that.
It was a great goal as well, that Preston's goal.
Oh, it was a great ball.
And it comes early enough for them to be
100%.
to shift the momentum.
This
for the
pass
rest
is
of the game.
incredible.
Header.
29 minutes left. Fuck,
And at this point I thought, Avondale going to
So
start
it's
to
the mood in the bus. This goal's just gone in.
Oh, mate, just...
Cards just get thrown.
Well, a lot of the boys were playing...
Couple
Everyone
F-bombs.
was sort of doing, like, playing cards, having a bit of banter and watching it. And then when it scored, everyone...
You lock in,
I got a bit quieter, like, oh, fuck. And then I thought Avondale maybe made a few subs and got some players' minutes in the championship, but again, they stuck. They
You know what?
strong.
Best thing for you boys though
That's a
is that
great
it's
strike, this, by the way.
Aye, captain, aye.
that it was a interstate.
Aye.
Surely Avondale would be like,
They don't want to lose.
We want to knock out
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
team in our league.
I spoke to the gaffer you just seen on the floor there. I said to him after the game, like, do us a favour next week. And he's like, I'll be well, mate. He's like, we will. And we spoke to a few boys after it. He says, no, we...
Like they
obviously
would have wanted
local
to,
game,
because it's a local game,
aye,
it's
we
a
want to-
rivalry for sure.
And there's a good crowd there. And, like, as a player, you know yourself, if there's a good crowd there, you want to do well in front of a good crowd.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, so I think it probably worked in our favour.
Well, according to the highlights, Preston didn't really have a chance at the
Nah,
end.
They
they
did,
will.
they did the whole game. Avondale deserved to win the game.
Yeah, Avondale.
They should have won the game comfortably. Then it went to this game, obviously Sunday. Like we said, the referee even get changed because we knew it was going to be a big game. Before you play here, I need to get a shout out to Canberra Croatia because the hospitality, the scran after the game was
Oh yeah, tell me, how was it?
unbelievable.
Yeah, what'd you get?
We got it was like fresh lamb, fresh chicken, like proper Balkan community, but
Yeah.
obviously good food. Chivapi, chips, salad, sauerkraut, bread, beers, water, whatever. Just go yourself. But it was all
That's
fresh,
so
just sitting in
good.
trays. Mate, it was by far the best scam we've had. And then obviously the setup, brilliant. On top of fans, they had. You can't see because of the camera.
Yeah, you
They had a
saw it
section,
sometimes, aye,
They had
with
flares
some-
going off.
aye.
They were singing songs throughout the game. Like everyone at Canberra was lovely to us, brand new, made sure we were looked after. Like they were
Man, when I
superb.
when I
Brilliant. And the
met
pit-
them
the
at your
pitch-
game, their gaffer as well, nicest
Ah,
guy. He could
lovely
be the
guy,
nicest.
aye.
I spoke to him after the game against you boys, and like, let's be real. They should have got something.
Oh,
out of
they
that game.
deserved to beat us.
They deserve to beat you.
Aye.
So after the game, I was a little bit nervy, like the coach. You know, sometimes you'd be filthy. And he just comes over and he's like, "Man, I'm just so happy that like we've given a good account for ourselves on the national stage." He's like, "Oh, you know, people were worried that we we're going to stink up the competition."
Nah, I mean, look
so
at-
just cool club, mad stories. Like their
pitch is good as
captain's
well,
been
by
there
the
for
way.
20 years.
Do you know what?
Son's the mascot.
We
Just-
actually, before the tournament started, I spoke to someone in Canberra who said that they weren't taking it very seriously.
That's right, so that's right.
So I've been so pleasantly surprised to see how...
Was he a centre back at the club or?
No, he wasn't at the club.
Okay.
Are these not the same person here?
Don't know.
Yeah, we'll chat later after.
But aye, so that's obviously TJ left, went
Yep,
to
That's right. Was that?
Wolves.
I saw he played there. That's right.
And so yeah, they, as I said, they weren't. That's what we were
You know,
told.
Bankstown City gaffer Fabian, he used to be assistant gaffer there.
Oh, did they? Aye. So it's been nice to see. They have given a good account of themselves.
Yeah,
They've been
definitely.
good, man.
It was a great pitch. The pitch was quality as well.
And it was, they were in control of the wind as well.
The wind was rough. Like this, obviously, if anyone watched it, you might know what to tell what the game was. The wind was sideways, full tilt. It was fucking tough to play in. I mean, I wasn't even playing in it. I don't know what I'm saying that for. But it was tough to be involved in, like to play the game. You see, for the free kick, at one point hits the bar. Like
Yeah.
Chris said, that looked like it was going over, and all of a sudden just stuck in the air
just
and hits off the
drops,
bar.
yeah.
Oh, there's a chance. I remember this game already.
It was a very very nervy game for
Your
second goal.
striker had a chance,
Kyra,
bro.
Hayden Kyra, aye.
1-on-1.
Aye. And mate, Aiden Kyra's finishing in training is ridiculous. He does shooting from drills. He scores fucking 90 out of 100 strikes. Like cameos you like, great finishes. I mean, this was a chance, but it takes the deflection off of Jamie's foot to clear it, and it hits off the post back into Chris's hands.
Did Chris touch it on in the post?
Aye.
Man, you could see the wind. Look at the
The
goal
net,
there.
The wind was
shaking.
mate, the wind ruined the game big time. And this is a free kick again. Chris's just completely get stuck in the wind. Like it goes up and just dips down.
Oh, well.
He hit the bar with a free kick when you played him in the
Yeah,
first
what a
game
free
as
kick
well.
that was. He's signed for Spirit for next year.
Did he?
Oh, wow.
But he's flying him down, or
But for next year.
yeah, like he's obviously going to be moving down
Nah,
to
he's moving
Sydney.
to Sydney. Aye, moving to Sydney. Like Canberra again. Canberra are just Do you know what I said this was like? When we played against Olympic last year, you can't put your finger on what it is, but see every time they go forward, you feel like they're going to score.
They just match up
But
well
then,
against you guys.
defensively, you feel like they're vulnerable. So before this, we just denied a fucking stonewall penalty. And then Sebastian Aaron's the goalkeeper, plays it short, and then obviously blindsided. Caleb Jackson-Brown does the most Caleb Jackson-Brown goal ever.
Yeah.
Because
Do you know, I thought he was good.
he
I thought
runs, he just
yeah.
runs 100 miles per hour the whole game. Puts everyone under pressure.
Tell you what, he scored some big goals.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean,
What a
he's
signing.
puts through.
Massive.
Scores against Preston in the
Yeah.
second minute, then scores here to get us through. But he had a great game. I'm happy for him because he puts a lot of work in it.
Yeah, no, it was. It was good to see him
Man,
start
he was
as
very
well.
good for Mount Druitt as well.
And this is a big game. Obviously, we go through. Andrew Takami slides
here we
through.
go.
This
Aiden
is the
Kyra.
chance.
Again, I'd have put a fucking lot of money in Aiden slotting this away because his finishing is superb.
But
Great
that's
save with
keeper
keeper.
does well,
But that's
man.
football, bro. You know
Well,
what I
that's
mean?
at half time. He was disappointed. I was like, mate, you're a striker. You're going to miss chances, mate.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
If you score all of them, bro, like I always say, bro, you end up at Dortmund,
You're not playing
bro.
here. I just told them all, you're not playing here, mate. So, and then second half, to be honest, mate, we were nervy. We were very nervy. Couldn't keep the ball. Canberra put us under a lot of pressure. Didn't have a ton of chances, Canberra, to be fair, but they had a lot of pressure
Yeah.
on us.
Chris made. Oh, it's not showed you this. Chris made a great save 1-on-1.
Has that not been on yet?
No, I think it was already been in time. This was unlucky from
Kai
Kai
said
Denton
that,
at the
aye.
post.
It sort of shows you Canberra's 1-on-1. Canberra Croatia miss a 1-on-1 and Chris makes a world day of a
I
save.
thought it was earlier in the half, so it might still show
No,
you.
I don't think he shows it.
No? Oh, that's unfortunate because Canberra Croatia had a massive chance to equalise
Aye.
and Chris makes a 1-on-1 save.
Kaiser's well,
Probably should
like
have
get
cut
close
it.
to the
He should have
target
cut
here,
on the
man.
left.
That's
Aye,
a
it
good
was
strike.
unfortunate. Aye. Kyra
Yeah,
came
you
off.
missed it.
Oh wow, that's a bizarre highlight not to show because that was a massive chance. for
big
him.
moment.
There wasn't really. There was another chance here, a bit of a scramble in the box. The other side of
Oh,
that.
aye. Then it hit the defender on the line.
I think there's an offside in here as well, to be honest with you. But as I'm
You
standing,
feel love an offside?
Well, I'm standing in line with the last man. I think maybe we were a bit more nervy on the bench watching it because there's a lot at stake.
Oh, yes.
But as I watched it back, there wasn't as many chances I felt there was in the game. I thought,
But I think when you're on the bench, it's just hard because you have no
Can't
control.
influence it, aye,
Like,
can't
you're
influence
just
it.
sitting.
you could tell we were nervy on the pitch. Like players were getting a wee bit more angry with each other than usually would. It's just very emotional. This is the chance here.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Blocked. I mean, that's going to Chris.
That's
Chris is
good
saving
defending, that. That was my first thought. I didn't know if it should have been a pen. But he didn't even claim the player.
Nah, it wasn't
Guys,
a pen.
no.
Nah, no chance. That was it. I'm to be fair, there was nothing really in the game.
Yeah.
I thought first half they had a wee spell for 15-20 minutes. We had a wee spell for 15-20 minutes. The big chances were the 2 1-on-1s.
Yeah.
They've shot themselves in the foot with playing out. And to your point again, Collie, we deserve to get through because we finished second in the table.
Yeah.
I think the two best teams went through.
Aye,
In terms of what we've seen.
Aye, aye.
Of course.
Again, I think that's actually what I had the group down as to finish.
Well, overall, someone asked this last night to me. If you looked at all the whole quarterfinals, outside of maybe Olympic, it's almost what you expected.
and Sydney United, I think. I think before the tournament, you'd have thought that you'd have expected more from Sydney United.
Expected more, but I don't know if I expected to qualify.
I think I would have. If I saw
Well, on
that
top of
group,
Metro Stars and
Metro Stars and
Bayswater.
Bayswater,
Yeah,
I think
maybe,
I would have said
maybe.
Sydney United.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. But
'Cause
either way, you're going to get 6. It was close to what you expected.
Yeah.
Very close to what you expected. And like, I'm going to say from a personal standpoint, what an achievement for Spirit, by the way.
Of course, massive.
Absolutely.
Fucking, from people outside of New South Wales, again, I don't think people made a lot of noise within New South Wales of how. And I'm going to be heavy biased here, but I think again we get written off all season. Spirit with like a low budget to win the league was ridiculous, and the style they've done it as well. Getting to the championship was a bonus, and to qualify at the quarterfinals to be the top 8 teams,
Oh, amazing
Yeah, but-
achievement.
it's fucking
But
unreal.
you won the league, so you would have got the $500,000 prize
Actually-
money.
actually-
And now they're in a chance to win the $1 million prize money for the
what it's all
Australian
about, mate.
Championship.
Aye, aye. But that's, I just think, I think sometimes from a Spirit standpoint, even after yesterday's game, because we didn't play exceptional, as soon as you walked in the change room, it wasn't immediate celebrations. It wasn't until like
It sunk
a
in.
few people went like come on, fuck, we're in the quarterfinals here. It was tunes came on and then we went for a celebration because it felt like, remember, we've just achieved something fucking ridiculous here.
Yeah, it's a big
fucking hell, man.
man.
That's amazing. So, from a personal standpoint, the boys have been a ridiculous. And remember, a lot of these players are coming in. The top of signing, like Avondale bringing Fornaroli. We've been signing players from MPL too. Not to say they're not good enough. Like have you seen Caleb Jackson-Brown? Aiden Carey's been a top scorer.
Yeah.
But some players that people are signing players from fucking ex-A League players. Even bringing boys who are seen as saying quote unquote second division players.
Yeah.
Again, And I chinned Joe Kay was at the game yesterday, so I chinned Joe Kay.
Brilliant.
So I'm like, mate, you written us off for the fucking league. You said we'd finish 4th after we'd fucking 6 games to go. You then writ us off in your magazine to qualify out the group. You fucking slaughtered Christie Park. Is there any fucking chance? And he just started laughing at me, fair. But we've been written off, and again, no doubt, and probably rightly so, we'll be underdogs on Sunday because South Melbourne have been very good. But we'll be underdogs again on Sunday.
Are you playing over there or?
Yeah,
Playing at Melbourne. We're playing in South Melbourne, aye. But I mean, amazing. Again,
We'll get-
occasion for the club.
We'll get to predictions. I think though that I think you win.
I'm buzzing to go to South Melbourne Stadium as well. There'll be a big
Oh, man, me
big turnout
too.
there.
Yeah.
There'll be a brilliant turnout there. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to
Chaz,
that.
you coming?
Nah, I'm not going, man.
Iconic stadium.
I'm
Brilliant, man.
gonna-
looking forward-
I'm
We'll
gonna
hopefully
go.
get a really good turnout as
I
well.
hope so, mate. I mean, again, we've probably fucked FFA massively here because they wanted Rockdale to qualify so we could play Rockdale versus Preston.
Yeah.
We obviously went through, and then they obviously wanted, so everyone wanted Preston versus South Melbourne for a big turnout, and then they've got the 62 people from Macquarie going over instead.
See if Emma
Yeah, a whole
fancies a wee
62, but hey,
a wee
I think
weekend
if-
in Melbourne.
it's about the quality of the,
Yeah, not the
not the
quantity.
quantity. You
Of
know
course,
what I
that's
mean?
me. Aye. We've been
Are
full
they
boys.
rocking up with flares everything when they go? Or?
Aye, big koalas when they come down as well. Aye,
Big koalas.
and then Group D.
Yeah, before that, a wee shout out to our sponsors, Football Fitness. If you're a part-time footballer chasing pro-level fitness and a part-time schedule, and this is the one for you. Football Fitness EU has helped over 2,000 players train smarter and stay match fit with no heavy legs on game day. Do you want a done-for-you weekly training plan that tells you exactly what to do and when to do it? Download your free Football Fitness blueprint at footballfitness.com.au/14 days.
downloading it
He's
now.
downloading it right now.
He's downloading the shampoo pack.
The champagne pack, yeah.
And it's available to all podcast listeners. The link is also in the description box below. Group D. Metro Stars at home to Sydney United.
This game and the next game, I was like confused with the goal difference stuff. I was like trying to work out who, like, because obviously Metro Stars won 2-0.
Yeah, but Bayswater minus goal difference.
Nah, I know, but I was trying to, as the game was going and they won 2-0, I thought, oh, just need a draw. Bayswater and Napa just need to draw. and
Yeah,
that's it.
a draw, but that was always the case. So if Bayswater had got anything from the game, they were through.
Yeah, so it's a scenario where
regardless.
Bayswater could have topped the group.
Yep.
But
If
then
they
they
beat
also,
Apia.
if they lost, they would have been out. So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
So even if they lost 1-0, they're still out.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
What, and Apia didn't want to draw nice and low with them, or? Fuck, fair enough. That's a
Put on a show. So it started. Josip started in goal for Sydney United.
Another goal for build up.
I know, man.
Set pieces and build up.
I don't know why I didn't just play it out to the left. It's a hard pass to play.
It's not part of the curriculum, you know. We need to do this. We
Josip's
do this,
actually
and then the project
good young goalkeeper, man.
2046, we're gonna get good at it.
You in Project 46?
Yeah, I mean,
46.
That Rockmelon's
Yeah,
fresh,
it's
man.
good, man.
Aye, Doogie Fresh.
So Metro Stars went 1-0 up early on. I think it was first 6 minutes.
Man, shout out to Metro Stars. Played very good football. And
Yeah.
we want to talk about
Aye, they've been good. To be Metro Stars have been good.
Metro
by the
Stars
way.
been really good.
They've been good.
do they have any ethnicity background, or what are they just?
Italian.
Are they Italian?
Italian.
Fucking Sydney United, did they
Do
play
you know, I actually thought
Fucking hell.
Sydney
These guys think
United.
they're Barcelona or something, bro.
I thought Sydney United.
Fucking no.
Did he save that? I was like,
Had
who's
there
in
was
goals?
a-
Josip Olovic.
Oh, that was the boy you said was in goal. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Aye, okay.
Sydney United were actually better than they have been.
They were better against Apia as well.
Yeah, I thought they were. Actually. They created some chances. I don't know how many of the highlights show you, but they created some chances.
This is a nice play here, bro. Bang off the striker, turn.
Oh,
Is this the guy you said looks like Pandev? or-
Pandev, yeah.
He's a good player, by the way.
Very
man,
good player.
he's a machine.
He's a good player. What's his actual name? I just call him
Christian
Panda.
Satira.
Satira.
Satira, yeah.
Italian, huh? Or no?
Yeah, you would assume so.
And then the second goal,
It'll be
lazy
Turkish, isn't it?
defending.
He'll be Turkish soon. He'll be spending the next 3 months in Turkey getting his
Oh,
hair
he'll be
cut.
coming with me. We'll be Turkish Airlines, man. You want to talk about like big moments and stuff like in this group. So when they played Apia at Leichhardt Oval, 1-0 up, Apia dominated. I think Apia had 30 shots that game, dominated them in the first half. Go 1-0 down. Satira was the orchestrator, and I think it was Chittadini scored. I can't remember. Anyway, they had moments in that game.
That's two settles one on
The,
one.
the one where Drayden Kelly tries to clear it and wraps his
Post.
Yeah.
Keldini Juniors around the post.
Keldini Juniors.
They had moments in that game where if they won that game, if it wasn't for Kelly's header at the end, and then Dom, I said to Dom after, I'm like, man, circle the moment when you basically sacrifice yourself. He gives away the red.
Yeah.
Huge moment, because if you go into that game, if they had won that game, Apia would have been in a scenario where they needed to win just to qualify.
Aye.
That could have changed the game
Everything.
completely.
Well, let's
The
just say-
whole group could have been changed
See,
completely.
hypothetically, if Medra Stars won that game 1-0 and Kelly didn't score that goal, would Apia finish second, or are they still top the group?
They would have...
Now, if Metro Stars won, they would have topped the
They
group.
would have
Oh,
topped
they
the
would
group.
have. There you go.
But then you would have gone into that game for Apia. They would have needed to have won to get in.
to get
Yeah,
through.
yeah,
So then a draw would have still meant they because
Yeah.
it changed the whole complexion of the group. So this group is like you have a team that misses out getting 10 points. Shows you how
I know,
close it
10
was.
points and not qualifying it.
It's so brutal.
Considering yesterday, Preston could have qualified with 7.
7-9. Do you know
It's
that?
fucking nuts.
Your, the highlights. I watched other highlights of that game, and both goalkeepers made a lot of saves in that Sydney United game.
Oh, you watched the mini match?
Metro Stars. I don't think it was that
That's what I'm
long.
saying. On Saturday night, I watched the Marconi highlights. It didn't have that chance at the end. They must have added the highlights in.
So with the Sydney United one, but maybe I watched it on SBS and this is on YouTube, but I thought it would be the same.
Ah, well, maybe that's what. No, I watched it on YouTube. I watched it on YouTube.
They must be different.
Maybe,
They must
maybe.
be.
No, I watched it on YouTube. It wasn't in there.
But the SBS one was telling me I had 45 seconds advertisements for every video today, so I was just like, I'm not. Yeah, I can go on YouTube. But both keepers played really well in that game. And as I said, it's the best I've seen Sydney United.
This is an Apia game. You were at this, Adamo, yeah?
I was, yeah.
Yep.
I was.
Good crowd. Can't see, obviously, the camera.
Good crowd. I know no one was sitting on the hill, so they had 2,700. It was good. They were
Yeah.
loud. Like the stand was full.
How was Bayswater's crowd? Do they have many there?
They had a couple.
This
as in
is too easy,
people that
this
they
man.
came.
I was saying, I was a big journey, obviously.
That is far too easy.
He
there
put,
was
he
a-
put it through his legs, but he
But,
would have
but,
been, they would have been expecting
President,
that.
look how much time he has here.
Good movement, but in the box.
No, I agree,
And
but
at
look,
his-
he's
through
literally
his
just.
legs.
That's
talk
too
about
easy.
underrated, but Franco Farinella.
I think Farinella's incredible.
He has just when he's starting in that team, they look like the Apia that won the championship. He's got to, for me personally, he's got to be starting every single week. He's so good.
And this is
so I call him Mr. Dependable. He play anyway. He play midfield. He played up front in this
Mate,
game.
see, 2 years ago or something, he was just like getting bit part minutes.
He's become one of their most important players.
I remember when he was just getting bit part. I remember saying it was Percoat. I was like, they've got a young boy. He's fuck. Every time I see him play, he never gives the ball away. I was like, he's full of energy. And then obviously, last year he got more minutes than this year.
Yeah, he's
Was
become
he,
one
was
of
he
the-
playing like A-League or something? Or youngster? No.
What's the referee doing? What was the referee running at the part with the ball there?
Oh, this is
This
the
is
tackle.
bad, this, by the way.
Tackle.
this is-
You're gonna
Jack
use a-
Stewart tries to get back up again and he's like, oh, you bastard, my ankle's fucked. Look. Ah, you fucker.
But at that moment, you know you're getting a red. Wouldn't you just smash him too?
Look at this, though.
That's bad. That could have broke his ankle.
Ah, it's a bad,
his,
bad
his
tackle,
ankle was
man.
bad after as well.
Did he get taken off after that?
Yeah.
That looked
Yeah,
like
he
a
had
bad
to come
tackle,
off.
by the way.
And then,
That looks like the one
This
that
is
Chaz got a red card
poor.
for last year.
ah, wait.
Yeah, I still remember that.
That was
bro.
Isaac.
Isaac.
That's a great finish, by the way.
Yeah, it's a very good finish. Carlos should have caught the second one after his punch at the first time.
I
If he
love
makes
it.
the
That
decision
finish.
to
Think he's
go.
meant that or just to put it back in the box?
Nah, I think he's meant it.
That was a very good finish if that was the case. I don't know if I mentioned this on air or off air to you boys, but did I say the VAR thing? Offline?
Yeah,
Off air?
you said, I don't know if you said, I think you said it off.
I think he set it off, yeah, at the
I
start.
also, rumour has it that in the quarterfinals,
Sorry,
there's going to be
I'm going to jump in, but a shout out to this Oscar Gonzalez, 16 debut.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Scored in his debut. I don't know. They
Great
didn't know much
finish,
about it, man.
And I tell you what,
Great
shout out to
finish.
Alex Demi, very unselfish.
Yeah,
you
just-
know, he could have had the tap in, but he said, I'll give it to the
Good
16-year-old.
Oscar, aye.
And then Dom looked really good when it went on.
Dom looked great coming
Yeah,
on. Very
Dom-
happy
Dom's
for
a
him.
great player, man. Dom's a great player. I mean, he's on, he's brilliant.
This is the fourth goal here.
Yeah, it's a good finish.
We stop start there, gets
Yeah,
him going.
very good finish.
Aye, so the rumour is that VAR is going to be involved in the quarterfinals.
Look at his
onwards.
celebration here.
What was
Oh,
it?
I shouldn't show you. Turn out and the cameras and it was casting the. It was funny, man.
Very
I'm
happy for
interested
him.
to see
Also,
if
he's
that's
going to be, well, say Kambiashi was sick, so that's why he didn't play. That's actually, so Franco wasn't meant to start, Farinella. And then he started because Seiya was sick.
Oh, right, okay.
So,
Was
Dom,
he
now if
Hanging
Jack's
around
out,
with the Preston team, or
if Jack's out, Dom could say he could be very important for them in that Marconi
Yeah.
game.
Well, mate, in these tournaments, you see it in the Champions League and the World Cup and all that, there's players, like, they play a big part. The squad plays a massive part.
Absolutely.
You see it all the time.
Yeah,
All
I
the
think
time.
that obviously you look at. It'd be interesting to see Dom play against Marconi.
Oh, aye. That'd be
Oh,
fucking
isn't he
class.
going back there though?
Nah.
I thought that's what everyone's doing. They just go rival club, go back, holiday. It's all normal, huh? All normal.
man.
By the way, we'll go back in the script. I just need to mention this whilst I remember. So you probably know, obviously, the last 2 years, Chaz and I have been sponsored by Lightweight Athletic, LAC Athleisure. Quality wear, these the bottles, the hats, the fucking everything we've got are all premium wear, come from Portugal, top of the range. This Black Friday, if you haven't already started shopping, we've got one more thing to add to your list. So LAC Athleisure are going to have an 80% sale. So in a lot of sales, people will say 80%. So a lot of people, one thing at LAC Athleisure are saying, well, a lot of shops will say like you'll get up to 80%. Every single product on the LAC website will be 80% off.
On Friday.
This Friday. Friday midnight, every single thing.
Hang on, is it Friday midnight or Thursday midnight?
Thursday night, so Friday morning. So if you're
8-0.
8-0.
Wow.
80% off, yep. So you're talking some things, you'll get things for less than $20. You'll get bottles $10. You'll get like that t-shirt. That's probably about $100.
This is actually a very nice t-shirt.
$100 t-shirt. It's a $100 t-shirt for $20.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
80% off. So the sale will be live from Friday, so midnight on Thursday night, so Friday morning, 21st November, and we'll run all the way through to 8th of December. Obviously, stock won't last that long probably. Sizes are initial, so get yourself in early. 80% off LAC Athleisure. As always, the link is in the description box below, and you can click that link at any point or just jump on the LAC website via our Instagram or via Google to get yourself an 80% discount on premium athleisure wear.
Wow.
Cheeky.
That's big discount now.
There's no extra larges, mate, so I'm not sure how much you'll be able to get.
For me?
Aye.
I'm actually going up another X.
Are you up
That's
another
my
X?
plan, yeah. I need
Aye.
to get fitter, so I need to put on
Put
another
it up,
X.
aye.
Yeah.
How are you going with the Krispy Kreme sponsorship? Is that still going well?
That's going to happen. It's
Aye.
happening. I'm still in talks with them at the moment.
Aye.
Just trying to get the figure right of how many donuts I have to deliver every week.
Yep.
We're negotiating at the moment, bro.
Aye, good, mate. I hope you get it. Ideal.
Thanks, bro.
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, man. Aye,
Let's go.
Fucking
Man,
here
I'm
we go.
so pumped.
Quarterfinals of the Australian Championship. Unbelievable. 3 New South Wales teams, 3 Victoria teams.
I'm the best at this.
This
Remember how good I am at picking games?
That was hilarious when you were on with
Fucking
Jesse Gagro
unreal,
and you
bro.
gave us stick and you got like one out of
You got one.
Don't fucking, what one? I got 2 or 3, bro.
You
Then
got
you
one.
won, mate. Go back through the records, bro.
You
Go
got
back,
one.
Go back through the records, bro. I want to know.
You got one.
I want facts here, bro.
You dealing facts, eh? You always doing facts.
So, let's just have a quick chat about each of the quarterfinals. So,
Okay, I will
obviously
check
the Friday night game. It's Apia at home to Marconi. You're probably a good person to ask. What do you expect from the game?
Well, we were speaking about it at the start. If you're from a Marconi perspective, you're thinking, oh, this is the 5th time they're going to play this season. So they played twice in the league, regular season. Marconi beat them both times. They played in the prelim, up, you beat them. They played in the Australia Cup, up, you beat them. 2-2. Crazy. How do you shake off the stench of that 5-0? Like, that would be the big thing.
Can you remember when Spirit beat Marconi 5-0? What was their score the following week? Do you remember? Very different circumstances because they had already qualified
I
against
want to
Wales.
say, so the week before that, I know because I commentated
Central
both games, they
Coast.
lost to St George.
They drew with
City.
Central Coast. The Central Coast beat them 1-0 as well, midweek.
Did they beat Apia the following week?
I don't know. I'm interested, but again, circumstantially, they're going for a title there. Harder to take than losing a game you're already qualified in.
Of course.
Very different. But I'm just interested out of curiosity.
I'll find it before you, bro.
You just had to go, mate. You just went to Sofa Score and just tipped on Marconi.
Oh, I don't have to score.
I was been on your phone or something.
You know what? I want to say that because there was that game
I think they
against.
did beat Apia.
I think they beat Apia.
I think they did beat Apia as well.
That would be fucking hilarious if that's fate.
That
there.
would be, yeah.
That's fate.
So they lost to Spirit 5-0, then they beat Apia at home 3-2.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
is it
then
that game? So
and
they did?
then they lost to Central Coast 1-0
Yeah.
midweek.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah,
right.
because we were shocked that they obviously they'd come back.
That was the loss to Central Coast that basically said, Spirit, here you go.
Aye,
Have
yeah.
the title.
Aye, that's right.
I think from an Apia perspective as well, it's been, you look at that squad. We spoke about it in week 2. Go to your bench, Jordan Segredo, Dom Costanzo, Franco Farinella. But now you're at the stage of a tournament where I think they've got to nail the 11. And injuries are forced their hand a little bit as well. I said it 2 minutes ago. For me, Farinella has to start. Seiya Kambayashi you think would start as well, and does Dom Costanzo start? Like that would just be.
Am I right in seeing Uchino go at his first minutes of the championship?
Yeah,
on the
that was
weekend?
awesome. That was cool to see.
Yeah.
He came on. He came on towards the end. I know he's gone into I think he's part of the coaching staff now.
Right,
Was he?
okay.
Yeah. So he was the home game before against Metro Stars. He was running the warm up, like doing a gas.
Yeah, okay.
He was there. It's tough. It's tough for Franco because those legends, they've now. I think it's a bit of a changing of the guard there.
Yeah, I
When
know.
they had the
Simmons.
four goats.
Yeah.
Timber's out injured, but then you had the Simmons brothers and Uchino.
Yeah.
Josh has moved on. Adrian, I think now he's getting towards the end where he probably is going to move into the coaching stuff, and they've just got such a stacked squad. Like their team at the start of the tournament was a joke. Like how stacked.
Yeah, I know.
Like Jordi Segredo, Don Costanzo would start in any team in the competition. So would Franco. But now you look at the team. There's a couple of injuries, as I said before, that's probably forced a little bit. I'm just so all over the park, and I think it's such a great stylistic matchup. Like I know they conceded 5 goals, but Marconi throughout the whole season had the best defense.
There's
in the
still going to
league.
be. That's
No,
a black. That's a
you
black.
could just. We could. I think it's more just it's almost now psychological. It's like how because you had Franco came on, Maya came on, Marco came on. So you
Remember
had players
Anton-
that they probably thought in an ideal world they don't have to come on.
But Anton wasn't playing. Anton's one of the.
Anton doesn't play, so I think
starts
their
centre half.
backline's going to look totally different.
He's a machine centre back, bro.
Aye.
He's an animal. Tass
Who's
is
going
an
to
animal.
start beside them, Tass or Lockie?
Look,
Lockie.
for who they have, me personally, I think Lockie Griffith,
Yeah.
to me, he's one of the best in the league defensively, but it looks like Tass, what they've done so far.
Yeah.
Tass. And then
But I
what'll
don't
be
know.
what'll be cool as well, like if you think of matchups like Dom against his former team, I'd love to see. I know they don't.
Tyrone
I know
Bunny.
they don't face each other, but and then you got Will Akio as well. That matchup of
Yeah.
the person that's replaced Dom is playing so well. Dom against his former club, he's been dying for a start. He'll probably the football gods have just worked in a way where we get now Dom Costanzo against his former team. He's going to start.
And a very attacking. I mean, Apia are always an attacking side, and against one of the best defensive records in Australia. So I think it's going to be I just hope it's a good game. Like for me,
I think it will be, man. I'd be very
I
surprised.
don't care who wins. New South Wales.
I'd
will
be
win,
very surprised.
so it's
Like
fine.
when they played the preliminary final, I commentated that game, and they had played. Marconi had played the game against Sydney United that went to
Yeah,
extra time,
extra
like 3
time
days
during the
before,
week, yeah.
and they looked leggy. They looked like they were cooked in that game. But first 20, 30 minutes of that game, they were on top.
Yeah.
So apart from the Australia Cup game, they've had the wood on Apia a little bit. So it's going to be really, really interesting.
Interesting.
It's just,
It
you know what?
also
It's a
got-
shame. It's like me, as an Italian, it's like choosing someone to sleep with your girlfriend. There's no right answer. I don't
Oh,
want
there
to.
is. I've got a few.
Unless you're into that
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
which
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no,
Top
which there's
three,
nothing.
goes
You're
to
top 3, yeah. 1, 2.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, the thing at the quarterfinals as well, it's now a different competition.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
it's like it's now cup
Cup
proper
football.
cup football.
Absolutely.
And before it was it's a little mini league. Let's get out the group. Now it's cup football. You approach it a little bit different. You have to be
100%.
more conservative in certain parts of the game.
And I think it's both teams are so suited to it as well. We've seen Apia go on a run in the Australia Cup, but then Marconi, when you think how does a team win a cup? They're strong defensively. They have
Yeah.
someone they have players that moment of magic players. Will Akio, Marko Jesic was up there and leading the league in assists.
Yeah.
2-2.
I generally thought
I reckon 2-2.
the conversation I had with Lucas but a few weeks ago was like if Marconi get out the group, they get a fucking really good chance of winning it purely because of the defensive thing.
Yeah.
We said it when we came on week 2. We all said, remember we were having tiers, and we said, look, they're probably the tier below of the Heidelberg and Apia, but if Marconi went on a run and won the whole thing, it would not surprise me.
Nah,
and you look
not
at it,
at
and
all.
as you said, just throw that crazy game on Saturday in the bin, but defensively, even Lockie Griffiths doesn't get a game. He's probably the best defender in the whole competition this
Yeah.
season. He can't get it. Tyrone Burney, that whole back line, George Daniel, you could give them all the defender of the season.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And then it's that beautiful stylistic matchup. You've got Apia, who played the sexy football, Seiya Kambayashi, but a big out for them is going to be Jack Stewart, who I think is still...
Is he going to be okay?
I mean, I saw a photo. I don't know, maybe he'll make a miraculous recovery, but his ankle looked...
Big.
Yeah, but is confirmed something broken or ligaments? Or
I don't
anything
know.
or not?
I don't know, because it happened
Okay.
yesterday, so I don't know. I'm sure he's
Because
probably got...
there was a guy in my team this year, bro, ankle like that, and he played the next week.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Because he's so important for them. Seiya's been their best player this season, for sure, but I
Hopefully
still think Jack's their most important player. And
You can make
Right.
something happen.
So, might as well talk about the game
Yep.
and give it a response. You said you had a
2-2.
draw? You think a draw?
2-2.
So who's going to qualify though? It's a quarterfinal.
2-2. Fuck, man, I don't know, bro.
You can't pick. Just pick who's qualifying.
I know.
Just
I'm going to.
Apia, bro, there, Apia.
yeah, I'm going to say Apia as well.
Apia.
Apia, is it penalties?
Yeah,
Can he go to
go
penalties or
yeah.
no?
It's the quarterfinal.
Yeah, so Apia on penalties.
Can you imagine that goes to penalties?
Oh.
The goalkeepers? Oh.
2-2, then 3-3 after extra time.
I want to go Marconi. Fuck it, just to be different.
Yeah, okay.
why not?
It could go either way, man. I don't, not a clue. It could go either way. I'll go Marconi, just to be a wee bit edgy.
I'm going to go draw as well.
You can't
Nah, you can't go draw. You have to pick someone.
You can't go fucking draw.
You can't go draw.
I'm going to say couldn't finish the
You
game.
can't get a point. There's no points on getting a draw.
Hang on.
Who qualifies from this game?
I think Marconi will qualify. I think
put it in then.
We're just
90
doing
minutes will be a
90-minute
draw.
betting. 90-minute betting, all right?
Nah.
You can't give a shot. You can't go. Oh, I said Marconi, but
No,
I also
Marconi
said
will
draw.
qualify. But
Okay,
I think he'll go to pencil. I don't think he'll go to pens. That's what I was
Yeah.
getting at. I think he'll go to a penalty shootout. I think
You
Marconi
can just
will
delete
win.
the word draw, but
No,
makes
leave it in
difference.
there, leave it, bro.
There's no points. There's no point fives for that.
Right.
And look, if you're sitting on the fence, so speaking of sitting on the fence, and you're in the area, and if there's one game you're going to go to, you live in the inner west, so even if you live 30, 40 minutes away, go to this game on
Yeah,
Friday.
oh,
Man,
even
it's
if
gonna
you're
be-
someone who's
I've been speaking to Mateo and some people at RP, and they said, like, they've been planning this game already. Because, you know, the way the draw...
Yeah,
the
it was
way the draw
looking-
panned out, like, you could tell it was going to be up in Marconi a couple of weeks ago, and they're going all out.
Yeah,
They're going to
good.
go all out. And they have already this tournament as well, so...
Yeah,
If you're in the
I'll
area-
definitely go.
Pavarotti's going, isn't he? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He'll be good.
Yeah.
Celli as well.
Del Piero's good. Del Piero will be down there. Unbelievable, man. He's in for the
believe
Sydney
it.
FC Legends game, so he's going to come to the game. So get down and watch Del Piero. It'll be decent.
Right, Heidelberg at home to Metro Stars.
You nearly got me, bro. I'm telling you. I was nearly like, fucking maybe, bro.
Heidelberg versus Metro Stars. Look, on paper, 99.9% of people are going to say Heidelberg. But this is when the beauty of football.
I tell you what, this is going to be a very, very good game. We're talking about the beautiful football.
Metro
Metro
Stars
Stars
play,
play
man.
great.
Yeah, I agree.
And you cannot negate the fact that Heidelberg have played a lot of fucking football this year.
Yeah.
They went a big deep cup run. They played against hard opposition.
Yeah.
They went late into the season.
Yeah, it'll be during the day as well. I don't know what the weather's like in Melbourne.
Ah, it's
It'll be-
fucking wild, mate. It's so unpredictable.
I mean, they had that Saturday game there 2 weeks ago. It was 5 degrees.
Mate, when we went there, when we played the week, that was at Avondale. It was 13 degrees. Feels like 5.
And then what was it when you played Preston? It looked hot when you played Preston.
I wasn't on holiday at that point. But Preston, the boys said it was warm. So it was warm.
Yeah, interesting. Metro play good football.
But they do play good football.
And look, they played Apia. They, as I said in that game, they sat back, stung them on the counter attack. Could have scored a second or third in that game as well. That'd be, I think, as a neutral, that'd be a
good
great game.
game. And Pandev is on top form.
I'm
Yeah.
100% I'm doing a back Pandev on this one, bro.
But then it's hard to look beyond Heidelberg.
I'm still going to Heidelberg. Heidelberg
It's
looks
really
strong.
difficult.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
They've not lost a game.
and I think that you look at they've got your man, what's his striker's name? Joach,
Yeah.
who's obviously scoring goals for fun. And then you're Chuck Dow, who came on at the
Dow
weekend.
came on.
They've just seemed to be quality everywhere in attacking areas. I can't look past Heidelberg.
Yeah.
Scored the most goals in the competition so far as well.
There you go.
Is that Peter guy playing or not?
Peter.
For Heidelberg?
Peter, George and Peter playing, aye.
No, Peter, the Greek guy.
Aye, George's mate.
Yeah?
Aye.
Well, when-
Filipinas?
Aye.
What are you shaking your head for? Is he playing or not, bro?
What's his last name?
Peter, I told you, Peter. Filipinas.
Peter.
Yeah.
Peter. Like Bread, is that his last name? Peter Bread.
So he's not playing?
What?
He's not playing.
I don't think so, no.
Fair enough.
Nah, he's busy at home, pulling his penis.
Oh my god, man. What are you going, Colin?
Pandev, bro.
You go Metro.
fucking
I
stars,
would
bro.
Heidelberg. I would Heidelberg.
Metro Stars, the Macedonians. Put them on there.
Adamo?
I'm going to go Heidelberg.
Didn't you say they're Italian, bro?
I know, I shouldn't have
wow.
that blind loyalty, shouldn't
You
I?
needed, you should have just
Shocking for
fucking,
you.
that would have been an easy
Yeah,
one for you, bro.
I care about my well, we need to go back. I don't even know what my prediction success is in this, but I want to be the leaderboard. So
Chaz will take the leaderboard at one point, aye.
Yeah, I've actually got
Chaz's
this.
job is to take the leaderboard and go to the
fucking
tournament.
Metro Stars.
Avondale versus Morton at Avondale. What are you saying?
Northern Bay Oysters,
Morton
bro.
Excelsior, I mean, snuck through a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think they had a great tournament, to be fair. I think
Yeah, I agree.
a bit of a weak group. I think South Melbourne comfortable through it. Olympic were pretty poor. Broadmeadow were pretty poor. Morton were the best out of the three of them. They weren't bad by any means, but they got the job done. I think it'd be mental to look past Avondale here, because Avondale
Yeah.
are strong. They're very strong.
a lot of good players.
One
I think-
Victorian League. They've got 4-0 up front.
The thing with Avondale is, even watched them against Preston at the weekend, they are very, very good centrally. See the midfield, the
I mean,
in
the
the
best
middle of
centre
the park.
midfielder wasn't even playing.
Ah, well,
Townsy White come on the last 20 minutes. He's our main centre midfielder.
Like,
and he's brilliant.
I
He
think
didn't play.
that's where they'll win the game, is that they're so good centrally.
And that against Preston, mate, they weren't even like they missed a lot of chances. See if they were clinical in that game.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking 4 or 5.
And do you know what else? I'm not the biggest fan of I don't think the Morton keepers are the best of tournaments either.
Oh, right, okay. I'm gonna write right, Morton Offense, Avondale will win. That's my opinion.
Me too.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's going to be in those 4 games. There's going to be a surprise somewhere. It's
Has
never
to be.
plain sailing.
Has to be.
It's never plain sailing. But
It could
Avondale
be coming
are
in the
strong.
next game though.
I'll go to Morton Bay Oysters.
Morton Bay.
Oysters.
Oh, by the way, imagine it was Morton and Metro make it through. It'd be fucking magic. Be brilliant. I say that I want New South Wales teams to be in there, so I don't mind Morton winning that one. So
Oh,
they're
I
on the-
love it.
Nah,
Victoria's
I
good.
was going.
Aye, that's decent. And last game, South Melbourne, who's, I mean, a lot of people are suggesting they've been the strongest so far of the tournament. But again, I think that group has been arguably one of the weakest.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Spiritual.
It's a hard one. I reckon, I said that I think that South Melbourne will be favourites, but also I think the Spirit will win. And I think that's obviously swaying on a bit of bias, like knowing more about Spirit. And as you say, I feel that they constantly are written off. You've no chance, you've no chance. And they just keep turning results.
Well, tell me, Gary, do you think you're going to win or not, bro?
Of course I do.
Well, that's it, bro. Spirit for me, bro.
That's
If
it.
you don't win, I'm coming, bro.
That's all
I'm
right,
telling
mate.
you.
The thing with...
Till you strike at a fucking
Yeah, you
finish.
just need to watch Uchida.
We play against, I mean, the Avondale for me is a litmus test. Like, so Avondale were the best team in Victoria. We played them twice. I would say 4 halves of football. We were better, definitely, 2 of them. One was Ichi Pichi and one they were by far the better team.
I think that South play a very different style of football though.
I know, mate, I've been
Which is
obviously
why it'll
we've
be
watched
really
them.
interesting to watch because when they played Olympic, that first game, I remember thinking like, Olympic started the game great. Thinking like, geez, South, underwhelming. Then they just that aerial bombardment, long throws. They're very
Aye.
physical.
Yeah.
They were what I
Mate, they're
thought
high
United
intensity
were
as
going
well.
to be.
They're high
Like,
intensity as well.
yeah,
They're
so I think
aggressive.
that's going to be very different to any team
Aye.
we play, which is why it'll be really interesting. But you know what? You guys are going to be different to any team they play because you'll be by far the best team they've played for sure.
Well, that's it. I mean, look, at the end of the day, South Melbourne are going to his favourites. It's going to be, if we
Which
turn up,
suits you guys.
if we turn up, like we should, but I think we'll win a game.
'Cause I think if you look at the physical side of it, right? Jamie Percevsky's a
He's a
big
big
man,
boy.
right?
Yeah.
Mustafi's a big boy. Grant Conwell, if he plays, is big. Harry, like you can potentially match the physical aspect of the game that they have in the final third. I think that's what is.
I just hope everyone
What's
in New
in
South
your
Wales
favour?
fucking gets behind Spirit. And same thing, like if there's ever an NPL, and same thing, Victorian side, get behind fucking South Melbourne.
Yeah.
I don't mind the wee rivalry.
The tribalism is awesome.
I want that. I want
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you
I
want
don't
that.
I want to see people get behind Spirit and like want us to beat South Melbourne. Hopefully back it, and Victorians do the same as South Melbourne. It's good to have that extra bit of rivalry on top of it. South Melbourne have been strong. They've not lost a fucking game yet.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
very, very tough game. We will have to be at our absolute best. But at the same time, South Melbourne are going to have to be at their best as well because
Absolutely.
you're not going to just turn up and get fucking rolled over. So
Would
you're
you
buzzing.
would you say you've been at your best this tournament?
Avondale at home,
Yeah.
Preston first. Avondale at home, 100%.
Yeah.
We bossed that game. The Preston first half, we were good. The Preston game we were decent. We were unlucky against Preston. I thought their keeper
Yeah, right.
changed
Yeah,
the
a lot-
dynamic of the game massively.
Yeah, a lot of chances as well.
Canberra game at home, crap. Canberra game away, crap. Avondale game, Avondale were good. I'm not going to pretend like
Yeah.
they lost 1-0 with a very good Avondale game and an offside goal.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been all right. We've probably been at our best, I'd say, at Avondale for 90 minutes. The Avondale game at home's the only game.
Yeah.
But again, it's all right. We turned up against a team we should be turning up against. Like, when they're underdogs, think we're going to get scalped, and the boys risen to it. Maybe Avondale didn't rise to it because they didn't expect much from us.
Yeah.
I'd say we've still got more in the tank. Definitely get more in the tank. And the boys know that as well. We've been poor defensively, mate. We've been poor defensively and poor from set pieces. In the last 2 years, our best
That's
fucking
been
thing
your
is
strength?
defences.
Yeah, interesting.
best set pieces,
Yeah.
attacking set pieces. We've been poor, but we've not scored a goal for a set piece yet, and we've leaked a lot of goals.
Yeah, but that was your first.
That was our
clean
first
sheet
clean sheet of the
aye?
weekend, aye. So look, we'll see, mate. It's
So you
cup
said
football.
South?
Spirit all day long. That's a Sunday game, which is an absolute stitch up, man.
As you say, you got to support New South Wales. So I'm Spirit 100%. I just know I'm on an 8 o'clock flight home, so I'm flying in for that game. I know there's going to be penalties. It'll be the longest thing. You know when you went like just because I'll be sweating to making my flight.
Yeah.
And Melbourne, the airport's 50 minutes. It's 50 minutes away from everything. It's not like New South Wales the
You
best.
should have booked it later, bro. Was there later flights in there?
I think there was one more
more.
later flight. So you
By
know, I
the
could
way,
just
you
do the old move it like
Yeah.
you
No,
know,
it'll
like
kick off 3 o'clock, innit?
3 o'clock.
Ah,
Just
you'll make
knowing
it.
there'll be a delay. Yeah. Knowing why, like I'll be
just-
sweating it to
The
get in
lights
there.
won't turn on or something.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? There has to be a delay. We delayed it till 4. Of course you did.
South Melbourne, if you're listening, if your food You want to rise the occasion.
They just
You
need to
beat
go to
Croatia.
Souvlaki. They need to go to Souvlaki, boys.
Aye, Souvlaki boys get it imported in.
What's the so you fly in? So has that been arranged
Oh,
yet?
look, I'm going to assume we'll fly. Same as
Fly Saturday.
Avondale. Fly Saturday, like what, 12 o'clock flight or something like that. I'm not going to know for certain, but I'm assuming the same
When
as
you
that.
get in on a Saturday, is it like hotel straight away? Then
We
just
do it, so
cruise?
we
Like-
12 o'clock flew in, checked in quickly. Half an hour later, 45-minute session, light session. Just get
Yeah,
the boys
okay,
moving
like
after
a
the
little-
flight and that. Then bit of free time, go for dinner. Bit of free time, and then
Video.
No, the video's done during the week training.
Right, okay.
Has it been serious, bro? Or like, do you know any of these teams that have been going out or anything? Like,
Nah, we don't go out. Like the boys.
so
go for dinner,
Saturday,
yeah.
bro, there's no chance one or two fucking sick cunts are gonna go out, bro. Say no. There's no one like that.
Nah.
No one, no, in this whole competition, there's no.
I can't comment on other teams. I can only say what we
But
do.
you don't know. That's why, because you know the rumors about everything. That's why I just thought maybe you
No,
know.
well, I've heard some rumours about some teams, aye. But I mean,
I said there is proper old
there
school
might be,
men.
but
right?
again, I don't know how
Yeah.
true they fucking are. But for us, the boys go out and have dinner. Like the first night we went to Avondale, like it's like you've an hour and a half to yourself, go and do whatever. The boys just some people play cards. We played table tennis and
Surely, guys,
like
though, like
fucking-
you guys topple South Melbourne at Lakeside. Boys are extending.
you can't. You have to. Nah, I don't think so. Because boys will work the next day,
Who cares, bro? You take it off. Don't worry about work.
and you could be playing Friday night game 5 days later against fucking Heidelberg.
That's fine.
Who cares, bro?
Bonding.
One night, man.
Listen
You
to
relax.
you, who
Detox
cares,
after.
fucking-
Detox on Tuesday. Relax.
Aye, no worries.
Look,
mate.
I know about the Melbourne trip as well, week one. A couple of boys will extend for sure. A couple of boys will have that flexible.
That was because that was a Saturday game.
Yeah, okay, so the Sunday ruins it.
Sunday kills
yeah.
it. So Saturday they knew that, and they went they
Go
extended
to
there.
Thailand. Sunday, Monday in
Okay.
Thailand, Tuesday come back.
That's it, mate. We'll just ask for aye, that's it. Sort it out.
That's one thing I wanted to ask you. So Avondale are on the same side as. So you're on Heidelberg
We
side.
play at Heidelberg or
Who would
Metro.
get the home game with Avondale or Apia?
Well, we held yesterday. Apparently, foundation clubs get the home game
They're both foundation, though, aren't they?
for who? So what was the question?
Avondale
sorry?
and or Apia.
Oh, I don't know.
Avondale's a foundation as well. Yeah,
I think they're both Italian clubs. So whoever does the best pasta, they said.
Yeah. That's
Best-
fair, bro.
I don't know if
That's
Apia
fair,
do
I
a
think
pasta,
that's
but
fair,
I tell you
that's
what,
fair,
they
bro.
got Don Panino down the road. I got it before the game.
Aye.
Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
think
good.
that's what I heard. Foundation clubs get the. So I don't know if it got two foundation clubs. I don't know what happens.
Maybe whoever had the most points.
Is the final set somewhere? Sorry.
Nah, that's not been decided
No,
yet.
no,
either.
Okay. You reckon it would just be decided to who
Yeah,
actually
who's
makes
there?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Moreton Bay Oysters and the
Spirit.
Metro Stars. Can they end up in the final?
Right. Okay. Just quickly before we wrap it up, who's going to from the 8? We've done this. Who's going to win it?
I still think Apia.
You think Apia still?
Metro Stars.
Who do you think Metro Stars genuinely?
Yeah, bro. I would
Okay,
see
fine.
how far-
Yep.
Underdog, bro. Fuck it.
So I mean, Metro Stars will beat Heidelberg. They'll beat either Spirit or South Melbourne. Then they'll play obviously whoever qualified for there.
Heidelberg.
Heidelberg to win it. Right, I'm going to have to put aside. I'm going to say Spirit, but obviously let's just say Spirit don't win it just for the sake of the conversation. I'm going to say Avondale. There you go.
Yeah, it's interesting because you've obviously seen them. Like,
Avondale are good.
seen
aye.
them.
Avondale are good. They were much better at Avondale
Right,
than
okay.
America State, unless we just played much better. I don't know.
Also, the synthetic grass as well. They don't have much of that. I think that probably was a spanner in the work for them.
It was interesting, all the arguments about injuries. I think it was 3 injuries on the Avondale Preston game the weekend, on Avondale's pitch.
There you go.
There you go, aye. Fucking some grass. Those grass pitches, by the way. I've seen that for years.
Yeah, but you know why?
Should grass pitches be allowed in the Australian Championship? That is a debate. I watched that.
Players need to wear proper boots, bro, on grass pitches. They got to put the
I know,
fucking
mate.
proper
Aye, it's-
screw-ins, mate.
I know.
But do you know actually something that's interesting though? Now there's obviously, I think that maybe, I'm not going to say a percentage 'cause I could be completely off, but a lot of people don't wear the right boots for Astro. So see,
they don't,
you
they-
actually get the circular studs. They are made for the synthetic, and the blades that a lot of people wear are for grass, like hard grass, are not supposed to be used in
No,
synthetic.
no. So I used to sell football boots. So I
Oh, sweet, that-
became
yeah,
like
that's
a
right.
expert in this. Like, yeah. So the chevron, it's called chevron. You know, when they're like a little jigsaw piece.
Yeah,
Disaster on.
yeah, on
Astro.
synthetic.
On synthetic, sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
on synthetic. So they get it's easier for it to get caught, which is why you get a lot of like people that'll pivot and it'll twist and stuff. So they've made artificial, and it
Yeah.
also has a harder sole plate as well, so it's
Oh, okay,
easier
I
on the
didn't know that.
joints and yeah. And then the counters, is right. You're right. Like people don't wear proper, so people probably just wear their
Yeah,
Nike Mercurials, which have chevron studs, and they'll wear them, which is why you see so many ACLs and
There you go. Teaching you stuff, Golly.
But then also as well, like the you know the force, like it's heavier.
Yeah.
You wear your slippers,
It's
don't you?
harder. Sorry.
He just wears the
I've
slippers.
got the same boots for 10 years now, bro. Whatever.
But you'll pay like $600 for pairs of boots.
Mizuno's are
You
$600
fucking
now.
half your nut.
What did they make, bro? What? Japanese sperm on them or something?
Aye,
What is
aye,
it?
aye.
Like, seriously, what?
Aye.
Why are they so like? Why is their price so high? Seriously, what is it? The leather? What?
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo?
Just made
Japanese,
that up.
Japanese kangaroos.
Oh, fair enough then, bro.
But the Mizuno's, but again, Mizuno's are something that I've always been curious about, but I've never been willing to spend the money.
It's honestly, it feels like, imagine like a cloud wrapped around your foot. That's how comfortable they are.
Fucking
They're
hell,
incredible.
he's fucking
The
Mizuno.
salesman,
He's
eh?
100% getting paid for Mizuno.
I have been curious, but I've never invested.
They're expensive. You know what's funny though is that their boot is called Made in Japan, but they use kangaroo leather.
I told you it was kangaroo.
Oh,
leather.
so you
It's
weren't
kangaroo leather.
joking?
No, so
Hey,
kangaroo
it's been a
leather
kangaroo.
kangaroo leather is the best.
Is it Copa using it?
But a lot of boots now
Could
aren't
be
because
made in
they're because of
Australia, bro. Look at us, bro. We're fucking
my stuff, mate.
exporting our kangaroos, bro.
Yeah, but the problem is now that a lot of people don't use it because they're like, oh, like they don't the sound of like the greenies are like, oh, it does. But the problem is that the kangaroos that they kill for these boots are pests. Like we think of kangaroos as cute, like oh cute,
I
like
know,
you've seen
bro, I
cartoons.
just feel
Man, have you
like
seen those
shooting
things?
them,
They
bro.
are menaces. So they will like run amok on farms. They'll kill
Of
livestock.
course they do.
They'll
There's
kill
millions of them, bro.
Have you seen those ones like those big reds? They'll punch on with people. They're like kangaroos are feral.
everything, yeah,
So
bro.
the kangaroos they use, it's like what's the word? I'm struggling for the word. You know when they
I know,
it's like a
control.
they're not just going slaughtering them. Like
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
natural thing. Otherwise it's to keep it's to stop them from overpopulating, and then they start running amok and they destroy farmers' crops and everything else. So that's the kangaroos they use for kangaroo leather. Then you're you're pro animal rights things, which we are pro for, but they go, oh well, you can't use kangaroos, so they use a different kind of leather. But the only thing is, it's actually more environmentally friendly using kangaroo leather because you're basically keeping the ecosystem and the agriculture in.
You reckon they put him down with a gun or like how do they shoot him? Do they shoot him? Surely.
You're asking the wrong
I'm
person.
gonna ask a Mizuno factory owner. How is it a process line? They just get them on or?
We've gone
idea.
from talking
Yeah,
about
but-
the
but I wanna know now,
championship
bro. I
to
wanna know,
shooting
like,
kangaroos, man.
Are we snipering him? What's happening? I just want to know. That's
Right,
all.
I think that's enough. Right. Let's wrap this up. Cheers for your time, lads.
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Thanks for having me,
Cheers,
boys.
lads.
They
Cheers.
sniper him, by the way. They sniper.
Yeah, good episode, man. Yeah. Thanks for having us. What was that guy's name you said? The gaffer was the white.
Oh, Danny.